You haven't reached there yet. When you get there, you do so. A majority leader is a leader of the house. I stated it. Thank you very much. I stated it. But you are not the leader of the speaker. At least I have a position in Ghana. Number 3. Number 3 is not in government. No, I didn't say in government. I said in the country. That is what is your position in the country?
Unity Radio. Edikan for great.
Let me respond briefly to the chairperson on the issue of illegal mining. I want to assure him and all of you that Akonta Mining is not engaged in any illegal mining anywhere in Ghana as we speak. Further, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources has, through the agency of the Forestry Commission,
Unity Radio.
We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana.
Achinkwana na minumbre muni adehye odi ahenkan kwa meyeboa menada semwo US nko adia eye Unity Radio ye tiera wu
anas video be do nyame some people are sheye no kasa ya bo bia samwa. You have to be careful. I just bring the party down complete. If I bring the video, let's open your gun and eat bakupe at Wabama. What Anas did as far back as 8th of February 2018. Anas as setting the ministers
who say man no day, man day ankasa Unity Radio yabane yaba ba yawa.
in less than 4 years, this government has spent more money than the MPP did in 8 years, and yet they have little to show for it. Secondly, this government has borrowed more money than all previous governments put together did in 52 years. I ask, as all of us must ask, Sikano ewahi, Sikano ewahi, Sikano ewahi.
Unity, oh, Unity, and Kabum Kwa.
Anyway, yeah, you poor boss, we will be in a TV trace or catch any pana was soon night to company for no Quadron Mahama or catch and Sabani, the come near before the toy. So we can go to TV 3 kind. So, Mahama Nakacha and said, the come any before and a toy. As I can and also catch and said, a come near before so no Banoanya, the come near before Bessa 20. Can't turn and out once or back, that's why I'm really here. A come near before no, the pump Mahama. In the pump.
Isaac Benye, Metia Unity Radio. Unity Radio 103.9. Unity Radio, Moyo Pabne.
Ezu, Yaban, Omo Mochi Omo Galamseno, Omo Tuomu, Yabama Omo Amnesty, no more Saba. Lojidi say, maybe omo from here, omo enu omo ho. Enti yebe yi omo na yama omo another chance.
Sugovodia, Menada, Yadigana Bepiemu Abruchri, Upensema Ecosu Efisema, Upensem Ecosu Ghana, and Unia, Babia Betiani Unity Radio, your chrome say,
now we should be bold to criticize what you have a cassette of North and Pamano because NDC for that one was to be sure you are talking. I don't know what argument in your available. What? The new general, Mom history. NDC, why no much issue from Ashanti region to a presidential candidate and now vice presidential candidate. I didn't think I'm going to if you have more kasa and I'm target and a way of nothing and a way a punky and a way of king and a way and crack. Rubbish. They don't have the party. Anybody who is competent that can lead the party, irrespective of where you come from, who will vote for you.
Non-MC.
And this is what we have to do. They also choose either Northern or Botelian. Either Northern or Botelian. I don't think any of them so their party, the NDC party, or Northerners or Botelian. Some who have the more kasa and a more target.
Ebehuru bebre, ebehim bebre, amanfo be tonton sansan. Nanso men kan na da, upe asenim kiremu dia. Eno ane Unity Radio.
Now, in all the figures that were mentioned as the valid broadcast and all those things, you were saying if the figures were correct, and that there were inconsistencies in the figures, I want to ask you, now, in your own calculation, what were the total valid votes cast in the presidential elections on 7 December 2020? In your own calculations. My Lord, those calculations are reserved for a meeting for us to reconcile the figures, because the first respondent herself keeps changing the figures. And so it says, when you bring your, excuse me, let's look at here, help the court. You see, when you started giving evidence, you said you had all representatives across the 275 constituencies. You said you put agents to use the, yes, and they were to, coordinate the figures. You said it. Then he's asking you that from that, what figure did you get? You. My Lord, I haven't brought that figure to court. Okay. Then, from your own calculations, what were the valid votes cast in favor of the petitioner? To your knowledge. My Lord, when we discovered this discrepancy, it was difficult to even know which figures are. You don't know. You just answer. You don't know. I don't have them here. Okay. Then the last one. What figures from your own calculations did a certain respondent get as the total valid votes cast in his favor? My Lord, I don't have those figures here. Thank you. That's all.
Just your boy J Stone, live on Unity Radio.
Why deputy minister? What's our minister? What's our vice? Vice never president. We are so called president. And son, I was say yes, I have two swabber. I saw my president. The white Gano and will be our president. Gonna be Africa from a pencil. Will be to me road. Could be a different road yet. After the last candidate, after what pass any money, I have to go. What the person I made my way, I have a pay where candidate. But I didn't buy it.
Ana da ho no empanfo se enipa da sane hu donti ana boa kama di na chi kwa beso na nyansanfuo se yensem pa na apese wutie dia ene e wusta bonte so ha onua ya sanse Unity Radio ho ana nsem no hwegu.
Elizato. Stupidity is when you have a beautiful wife and kids at home and still receiving insult from a small girl called your side chick.
Elizato.
Your wife will be naked, she won't look sexy to you. But ordinary bra of a strange girl, you'll be shouting wow wow like ambulance. Man, what's really the color of your problem?
Elizato.
It is only in Africa women respect men of God more than their husbands.
Elizato.
Sometimes your ex asks you money just to see if you are still in the same situation she left you in.
Elizato.
It is better to be a lonely lion than a popular sheep.
Elizato.
If your brother is so generous to your family after marriage, thank his wife.
Exactly.
The fact that all birds can fly does not mean that every bird have equal feathers.
Exactly.
Rumors are carried by enemies, spread by ignorant, and accepted by fools.
Exactly.
Never judge someone based on a season. One season, David was a shepherd. The next season, he was a king. One season, Ruth was working in the field. The next season, she was owning the same field. One season, Mordecai was sitting outside the king's palace. The next season, he was inside the palace. We serve God who turns things around. God of unmerited favor.
Exactly.
Being dumped by a broke man is like being discharged from the hospital.
Exactly.
If you want respect in life, make money. Nobody is interested in your age.
Exactly.
Every man thinks every woman's dream is to find the perfect man. Please, every woman's dream is to eat without getting fat.
Exactly.
Whenever I see a snake on TV, I immediately switch the TV off. I hate things that reminds me of my ex.
Exactly.
My brother, hustle so that you wouldn't come and wait for your children to sleep before you touch your wife.
Exactly.
Dating a Jehovah's Witness is pure gold. No Valentine, no Christmas, no birthday. You will only buy hair, umbrella, and sandals.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Ane ye kaya ye moa se pimpim de he ase kyeresen mumu so da ya ehye ni tirim mumu tirim asem Unity Radio nkoa ne enim Unity Radio ya giba bia boso
Wow, top try to.
Masha ho bono bale se ma wo so ana mo fitu ana ma ba betena.
Oh, top so me ye dai. Ase ma na ba ka. So ma dia mama no. Ma dia mama. Ya bo bia wa. Also ma bo ase ma ba ka. So David, ani mo so ye wa to.
Yo kana ko.
Ani me ka ho.
O po sha mo me sha ho.
Me ka ho.
O mo sha ho.
So me no tiam.
O de be tia de be mu. O de na tie ntia mo mo bi mama.
E mo we ni mo na mama. Ye ni so ti ye ba mo. Ye ni so ti ye ba mo. O ti blow ni.
Mam eba no say
me ko toilet ne so bla ye toilet bia ne kurom ha say ana me se me kwa toilet ne so me dua na blaze su ne ba bia me koto pa ho no so ba kan ha woni ye adan sa toilet de bia ne me ma koto so na ba ma se su ni mo toilet kurom ha say krokaka kan nyina toilet ene afan ya wo ho yi ma ne me nyina ne toilet ba ko so me koto ya na so ba koto me nchen adan nchen na ya sa eta me ne ko sa toilet ko no
de je say me ko toilet so me so afo so de me eba sa me so me nya dai o se me so tranche na me so me nie na mo ko tonje ono nu afu sa ade ma ba ton so me so me dai me ba so to se ba ko be mi nyina mi ni ngum ho mi tu ni ngum sa o ko to so ba no esin chan so ko te sa brim tua so ani
na se eduru bebe e me ma no mo hyeda e na mo hu se ma na kwa na mo koso bia na
dabi ebu ha o enza to te to de bia e kef du bu kef na o ba ni so na to o so to te de Obi
a toilet de word ye na wa de koso na ye se toilet na do
toilet de me ko akoni ye o ye kef toilet de ye si bia ye bu de kef ni atare ntensi ndu bu kef na o ba ne sisi we
na so mo kre ma na ha mo
e ma ne ha ye what is your toilet so ye ba ko pe e fa ni nkwankwan ye o ba ko no ba si so no me si so what is ndi toilet de enwum nkwa de enyina enwum nya ni abom Comme je besie abana ntima besi bia ma enum manisa
Unity Radio me love to the max yeah Ghana of way yedin sampanam enkabomu ye enu nti ubetie Unity Radio enkabomu nko a empanifo kan womwo se aboa enwa wo hwe ne husu ya ye fa no wotope no kwetrodo no wa opoku jamfi wa bin adwumam wanyin aba be otope
asamparetia obanyansafo so obunuya wanka na asam tema futu sam kakre wa asopeme yo kofi ya woman ya mama eni baby akọ tata ya ware wonsom wanini pa asade pa wo fe oye kama embera ye ebe ya ifuna ama ya woman ama ya mama yes na winya Yamishira Mamani Payote Fua Enyanu Yafanya Misroye Jumana Nyami Beshrayen Obraya Boya Amoya Muraye Ebe Ya Efri Yanara Amabe Ya Efri Yanara Asitrebe Ya Efri Yanara
Omaibe Ya Nefri Yanara Yamo Yambira You Nebe Ya. Just imagine say wo nuaba pa na krachi bia betwe no ko na afi hu kra won hwehwe na wa onne wa ya ka na ase wa yira wo yeah na how does it feel? Anyway, yama obibia weti Anopa, happy Valentine's Day. First message on the show this morning comes from Prince Osei Ejekum, Honorable Prince, UK. Osei, happy Valentine's Day to you and your crew, especially to my sweetheart, Nana of Worcester. Prince Osei Ejekum, Edifree UK, and the Abre Nana, Beatrice Owusu, Nana. Patch your message, you know. I'm just the parcel officer. I'm doing my deliveries. And that is the message for you this morning. Okay, Mamia, baby, I should be on say my happy birthday. I say free scratching on a bow. Banyashi, Unyabano. And my happy birthday. Happy birthday to everybody listening to us this morning. Yachel Bibia, Ken Kalusha, and there also on Kasa. On Kabibian and for Liverpool, I promise me off air, and I'm so glad. So I shall sabono. Yatna see Ghana and some near Debramo. Christian Achu who latest they were the agent update here. Also who Christian Achu shoes me nu. And Unquana, the Akabia debato, so keep listening. Sanso Anna Yabeko share Ghana and Sama Ekoso. Sophia Kufu, a former Chief Justice 2017, and Ananado SON in Obedi Jumamami retirement. Na DDEP in Sama Ekoso was a Koyan Anado, Eddie pensioners, Nenamson, and yet Timami Etisia Bontain, Ebe Kumbima, Ghana Fua, who feel said they are buying new Mudino, and ye Gabi Asarachi da Conra, Mekikana Jure Mameno. My men was a Gabi, maybe I'm a former Chief Justice, Minimramini now crowd here, or say Gabi is not important, and Gabi cannot tell her what to do. Many more coming up on the show. Now, no that chance are still on the Sophia Kufu issue. The chairman Sabosu, NPP, Mrashebeja Fonina, Omupeni, majority leader. Ono so support to Sophia Kufu say Sophia Kufu do no or back in the den eti Kalusha beka to say Ghana politics no e take different face trend na sisa she say they are buying no one crofo to me cassette here why no your friend say democracy Obribu ahe former deputy general secretary of the NPP ono so ke kana dwene e dey actually Gabi Asare Ochiridako over the attack on Sophia Kufu eno e behwe eno da nchen so Ghana ba bia kodu no. Former President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, and so Akabia Nanado, or see Nanado Danko Kufado, Eya Humaswo, na time all prayer Kunyano, na all Kana Manfontiase, say Kufado, Sebi, young run to him who he had that, into a munipa, or no Obikwa who he and Yahuchirma, or no one Kobidenti, or who send yet. Na in the first place no baby akwa kodru then yakodru ho Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo oyisu west menu o se Nanado arrogance any intransigence and the ababedu baby away. So Mahama has also slammed Akufo-Addo and Oforiata o se Ghana for se MP Oforiata o se chinchina as a Ghana your factory and a yawa odia and wafa obi na chinchina wunyinedi forgetting said the country doesn't belong to you and your brother. Many more coming up. Now, our friend say eduzi tamaklu, and so see even a drunkard. Kalusha, you can't be a drunkard at just saying.
Corinsani.
Ose.
Corinsani.
Kokasa chet for momo eye to eye contact.
Corinsani.
Obi Corinsani. Okay.
You are brunsa.
Not just what brunsa will lose control. You are out of your mind, right? Okay. I'll see even a drunkard won't dream of becoming president after destroying the economy. Eduji to Baumia. Eduji Tamaklo to Baumia. Was it Baumia say, Anka Wari and Sa Bokra Nanka will lose in the mind there.
nka after the odia Ghana economy no on sa me pre say opeso sa be president and no dan chen so office of the vice president pops up in a special prosecutor corruption case be a special prosecutor ehwehwem no office of the vice president idiabem yeah all the details at bebrete for it will be very difficult to break the current it will be difficult to break the age with the current economic hardship oseche mensa bonsu esi nyame anim ni ba bia Ghana gina sesia no some MPP si on be breaking watwe no there e was say something miraculous esi ntisa there no credit da ho no waka impossible so on betumi break 8 no Stephen Intim cautions presidential hopefuls against flouting parties code of conduct enra na esi ehwesa asam ne ntumi ene ebe anodompre must apologize to Ashantis Alan Chiramatin Boabian Samoa ex-NPP MP and this answer so okay anodompre nsam na obeka no okay na eno ebeba na sanso na anodompre nso so ababonten a odi nchirimu aba se oyemfum so about saying say Alan Chiramatin the head of the economic team now I say a subcommittee bi omotie ena na odano nti odi nchirimu aba na odi ono adi nchirimu ba no na MPP for no bibira so mu say etanti wo be kan sam abonten kura onto bu enhwehwem wa wo ye pani a unim de no ena wo san be kan say some NPP members are sabotaging my work when they kasa wo hwa when they kasa on say wa me kan on say we quiz and commence am bonus cause MPP aban ni nyina on say ono any minister obo adwuma obi ahu say obo adwuma pa ono ena ekasa na ye di nchiremu ni nyina e de ebebretiefo ewo ene dwumadie ni so said ya mekan no aha aye Unity Radio 1039 Anopa Bosuo so ena we ni obetumi aya ne say join your Facebook uko Facebook now look for Unity Radio ubenya ahwe live sanso ena ubetumi join yen ewo YouTube uko YouTube na person hwe no TV so a Unity TV Worcester ana Unity Radio channels ni mienu nyina obenya yen opese otie ni phone so ebi a wo drive a 701 719 5310 701 719 5310 ubetumi ati ewo phone so sanso ena 605 313 0451 605 313 0551 eno any number so a uba obetumi dey tie o phone so wo United Kingdom na pese otie no phone so yen use hwe a +44 330 998 quadruple 1 +44 330 998 quadruple 1 and also betumi tie no United Kingdom on phone. Facebook dey say dem aka no ubenya yen just go on Facebook Unity Radio na YouTube ya Unity TV Worcester and also Unity Radio. Tune in tune in app no so you can listen to us wherever anywhere in the world by searching for Unity Radio Worcester as well as Play Store yen ka say we app or Play Store abetumi download Unity Radio Worcester na baby a onambia watumi etie yetra sise a na enyumako bi adaroma Anochi Chrome Restaurant Asamas Trading Dan Auto Repairs Gold Coast Catering Services Kumasi Market Anochi Trading and afi Dream African Market womu enyina abo ejidom ye rent me fi Prime Store mami ya so okọ Ghana odu Kotoka International Airport Prime Store na befa no edna ko ne final destination se okọ Sunwan se okọ Yamransa Manucho Kalusha Krum na Manucho Krum Yamransa se okọ Takrade I say Krum ho I say ana okọ Hogbe Chocho ho ena okọ Kumasi oko Anomanyi Adoato ni babia yedubeko Cape Coast ogwa ena oko ana oko Koforidua Suhum ehona na emi base babia oko bia ene Prime Store enkasa odi ayesa o ya ne se obe make reservation ewo your WhatsApp line so 233 +233 274437 958 +233 274437 na one Prime Store akasa sesi ano ka kra no de ko Ghana ntumi eno akrachi bi ye video ana o circulate kalunya bi hwe a wo se ese habo hwaye din the way anka dey no mutumi yi nneoma bed yo no because say duty boy de nti containers ese ba no I swear to shim nti Ghana revenue no ye be so fanso ho nti se wo de car kokra me pesa ja me de car kitwa bi ko sifie ubisa duty na chen car ne bo be times 2 nti na ehun ya graze obe ha ho na more or less wo kwa na ne wakope bi ho nti se wo kwa na no wa frame store ye de ubeko akodu baby akọ kama without hassle without delay omu anyina ka ho bi na omu so yasna ye de dwumadi bro na special executive producer ma me ya kalumebo a
this all catch here programs manager
say
on my executive producer
mame akoto ibre wo Dunkin Donuts na wa hano egg sausage cheese on a croissant dabi me ye sikawe ade akoto ayeme nsa nu $20 is $20 no baby samska
like 2 years no me na home mami croissant ba kwa America
hot chocolate with whipped cream I chiwa kamara chiwa no unse filling station on bi ono aha on South Street no no CPR na sana menka se kire no obi anka se kwa ewe David mami obesan ba okwa ba David
and kwa be say
yen nyina to the same thing which is hot chocolate with whipped cream now Dabi yepe once in a while near di ebe membe egg sausage cheese on a croissant open so me testament okay Dabi osi chinchira opesi odu echi na ho ayefe eh no so me ti wan ye wi abeko you
yeah me crache be 1 year so
manu chakwaba abom ti say
we dey inside
bibi aboko
I mean
nti dia wo ye
me den
okay
me den
and appointment 8 nti dentist no kipu say how long
appointment
and a dentist no say nko onye adwuma de hodi yen na dentist appointment
oh na say me niam dawson nti me yen nyina me try to do all ti mase me
dwuma na hwana niam iso
me dwuma dawson me yen nyina
na hwana na dwuma iso
I don't know I'm talking about myself
na pre-valentine
kalula jaye
pre-valentine pre-valentine da ana oni Valentine. Pre-Valentine. Valentine. Pre-Valentine. Manicho no on the 14th too. You're starting it from the 12th. 13th.
See the onya me pa. Number so keep you up the spirit. And you know why you do. You keep trying
to on the 12th. Also on the 12th. On the 12th.
Then 13th.
12th is Sunday.
The 14th.
And then 14th.
12th is Sunday. Also starting on the 12th. You starting on the 12th.
So the baby 11.
Saturday no.
The baby 11.
Saturday.
So Valentine.
What time we go? And more issues.
A month of love. Or no that you won. It was starting the day on the 11th.
Oh.
11th birthday.
It's every year. No man.
It's say you know cry. Sen ka okra 14 cry. No cry sen ka friend cry.
Exactly. And guys,
from the 11 to 14. The 11 to 14 no cry na
hot.
What defi.
I know.
No what you
the birthday you didn't 24 hours.
Baby you know from 11 to 14th.
Exactly.
3 days continuous.
Or the other.
O didn't birthday no. And I say maybe share a month of love. And 14th year birthday.
Also started there. I mean,
starting the birthday or 11th. No idea how Kusima to 14th.
Who did they?
The birthday no. Extended version.
Unso ni akugodu.
Me akugodu say.
Okay. So why you ready so be kasa no akasa.
Me kasa. Depending the birthday on the 11th.
So one started on birthday, we started on pre-Valentine.
Pre-Valentine, there be some make a pre-Valentine. I mean, so the 13th, and I make I say on one person birthday require on the 11th, and the 11th now or the pre-Valentine.
The best of birthdays.
Yes.
Yeah, 11th, 14th. I mean, what else can I ask? Extended highlights. I say extended highlights. Yeah.
Next year, a basic Sunday, I don't want to bed them.
Maybe so. I'm a picture and cry, Edgina. Let them go.
Say, what calculating next year, day of Valentine's Day, BC?
Yeah, a basic quarter.
next year.
My birthday be Sunday, but okay.
Say we call him one side.
Oh, okay. Meaning that.
Today ne be see
next Tuesday.
Thursday ne be see Sunday.
But no birthday ne be see Sunday.
Be see Wednesday. Yeah, but next Thursday.
11 see Saturday.
The next birthday be Sunday.
Sunday.
Till the birthday ne be call Sunday. Na birthday na see that
Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Then I have to start preparing.
Oh, next year Thursday Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
It's me day.
Yeah.
Tiene hwana ye kwabna ha.
Kwabna minim.
Onye kwabna. O ye den.
Yeah.
O ye ya.
Ya double. O ye ya double.
Tina ma fe na mate ase. Ya one ya.
Akoba point one number.
Mami aba wo so ye day ben. Mami
aba Wednesday.
Mami aba.
Oh, now I understand.
Hey, Thursday, Abba
Thursday.
Abba Thursday. Na mo get
be friend Abba. Mami the same.
Yeah.
O ene manu try your
money.
Ene manu try your money.
Me ene money.
No, why your money? Because some way Thursday
the application.
Yeah.
Was Java?
Was selected there for Wafa. Hey, come.
Next one banam dia mom. I'm not the only so sweet girl. I said nana.
To dia manyame.
No me yende.
Eda ya nhye no afrem say oh ya Anopa. Everything share.
Okay, on sports locally. Actual agent the update but I don't think the update did us any good. I say Omo Christian Achu shoes me. We have found 2 of his shoes. Christian Achu's agent issues update from Turkey. Now, Nana Century, the UK-based agent of the Black Stars winger Christian Achu has provided an update on the whereabouts of the Ghanaian international who has been missing since Monday, February 6, 2023. Achu and his Attire Sport Club director, Tane Savot, have both been missing since Monday, February 6, 2023, following a 7.8 magnitude earthquake that hit south central Turkey and Syria. A day later, another story broke that the Ghana Chelsea winger had been pulled out of the debris, but Tene Savod was still on the ground. However, the report about Achu's discovery was later recanted after Attire Sport Board member Mustafa Zat stated that the information was false. The conflicting report about the player's whereabouts became a major source of concern, prompting his agent Nana Century to go to the grounds and help locate Achu. Nana Century, after visiting the site where Achu's building was located, has shared that the player is still missing, but they have found 2 pairs of his shoes. He added that despite the vigorous search for the Ghanaian international, he has still not been found after being trapped under the rubble of the collapsed building for 9 solid days. It has been 9 days since the earthquake, and we still have not located Christian. I am at the quake site in Hataya. I'm with Christian's family. The scenes are unimaginable, and our hearts are broken for all the people affected. During my time here, we have been able to locate Christian's exact room location, and we have found 2 pairs of his shoes. Yesterday, we received confirmation that thermal imagery was showing signs of up to 5 lives. However, I am told that the only real confirmation of life is through sight, smell, and sound. And unfortunately, we were not able to locate Christian. This is a difficult situation, and we are extremely grateful to all the Turkish and foreign rescue teams, local civilians, and volunteers for their efforts and response in securing survivors. However, we urgently need more resources, including a translator on the ground. Things are moving incredibly slow, and as a result of that, many rescues are being delayed and lives are being lost due to the lack of resources available to the workers. It's unfortunate that the club is not on the ground with us, side by side, in the search for Christian. Their position and influence, accompanied with their local knowledge, would be extremely helpful. We implore the president of the club and mayor of Hatay, Lutfu Savas, to provide additional resources to speed up the rescue efforts as priority. The post read. It doesn't do us any good for us to believe say yehu adie no yehu achu ana yehu I think this cast more doubt and bring and paint rather. I think minim some use the word gloomy picture na say bibia. Or say camera na chese sisi aka nipa num thermal cameras no chese as a nipa body heat ni temperature ni ade nipa, but almost say even that no ade chese there are real lives here say sight smell any ade nti it looks quite disturbing. Yeah, so far that's the only local story I'm best I pick. I chew update ni by no nkwani ade hear me, things are moving very slow according to the agent. Nana or science team no crowns ni ho. They should have been at the site for translation and because no nana century crowd Turkish language no it's all a spokesperson for the team player and the most sporting director I trapped should have been on site at least mobile Sunday translator and representative on site every day in quest of the search, but team numfa will be Emma, which he feels it's very unfortunate.
Yeah, I think quick one. There are two sides to the story. I mean, some customer with a pair of shoes, that means his room. I'm going to be located in the room, and that's where he was staying. There's also a chance that he was out or he has been picked out. I mean, all those things are also possible because see, who body now, then you can make some of this confirmation. But if they manage to get you where he was supposed to be on that,
but then not to cut you, but then another thing. And another thought can also be say adaya ejuriga it be a dislocate into shoes no betimi akọ baby na it be a body no so akọ baby.
Oh, I heard that stories almost in the room. I mean, I've heard other stories almost in the room, in a particular room there. I mean, they are now.
So why did they get only 2 shoes? That's
two
also
pairs of shoes.
Yeah, only
what
pairs.
they have identified. To me, identify said they can maybe say on authority that was his or actually pair of shoes. But the body need there. I mean, they at least rubber need there. They are going through until do baby. But I think the Ghana consulate there is not helping. I mean, with all apologies to them. Because at this point, I agree. I've listened to numerous reports, various and diverse. I mean, COVID TV has also really been extensive reports on some of these things. And a lady was even crying that it thinks that Ghana should rather put in more effort here, because Turkey for no, I said they are all searching for their own. Chances of even finding a truth, it becomes a bit tough for us as Ghanaians in that regard. So I'm thinking that where the principle that you to me you the body there's a glimmer of hope that we can all be holding on to, but I don't think it's enough. We can still keep our hopes alive, but the truth is that just like they are saying, Turkey for no have maybe given up or they are not really interested in finding us our own. I agree that in principle, reading some stories, I didn't say the whole town of Hatay looks like they've lost almost 80% of the town. No, there's no access to electricity. There's no network. There's nothing there. Into most people know, and there's no even flight. There's no flights that are calling to Hatay Hono. It's making communication and everything a bit difficult. So I'm expecting that Ghana as a country, so and as we are consulate, they should be a bit on the ground. The said the more you think through it, the more our chances of getting him goes down. But we expect our consulate to really add up something. I mean, I'm saying Ghana for no, send a rescue mission to the place now. I think it will be a bit tough and difficult. All we can do at this point is still pray. Neman here said the whole scenario has been played. No, man here a bit painful because at one point you were made to celebrate it in full force. They only to come back to say that nothing of that sort happened. No. But I'm expecting say embassy in this regard because I quite say individuals they really love Achuni at the end. They are still the ones talking and making all this noise, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for a picture at all. So the Ghana embassy or consulate should really help us in that direction. it looks like they are only talking. They are a bit handicapped. They don't have the hands to really.
Club knows what responsibility. I think the club should do more.
The club
was saying
truth is they don't care again.
They don't care.
I mean, their director is also there.
So they don't care.
You can't push it to racism and also say we.
But I say director there. Sanud no Turkish. So be on Busuanfo, they wouldn't have much problem with translation because so no Busuanfo easy. But I won't say no. I feel no about on Turkish language, and Nabusuanfo abano how to help locate say you be say bia we are true there on the big necklace bibia an agent no call
yes
I'm agent so together with the club no man there
agent
no it's a club no
agent together with the club no agent here
century
one there because that's not what we need once now be kono ka che say until say wa hu wachu and then akasa answer na we be information. We don't at this point in time. We don't need our shoes. We need on one.
So one idea with you with regards to updates.
Updating. He should have taken his time and just do the research and come out and bring out because no matter assurance no. So until say because you're conflicting a news.
No, I don't know. You hospital way.
And I know how say until say no wachu. No achu akasa and say no be update. Not sure there, no sure there.
The update is still giving updates. No. Still, I was saying we haven't found him.
I mean, the empress so me no. Still, I'm on the process. Say me shushachu, but me young. At this point in time, we don't need a shoe.
To
me,
I don't have a problem.
Say to me.
Yeah. On the car, we need shoes.
At this point in time,
but I think say update that will give us just a bit of money to. It could be said the body has been taken away.
No. And the all the corner. You can't say Kokasim.
At this point, he shouldn't talk.
Okache
too early.
Yes. Okache say. Answer my update be on so one watu gawuta ganama fili
oh I think it was a bad asemokai because you are there
no cry no
me who be I mean 1 year who she
can because of the conflicting reports once at that time the bone of contention was say yehuachu no ebisi yedna ko hospital enom ko hospital oni ho nti ebi mu so are still trapped ebi mu so still
but the point is you are going to the grounds you are going to the grounds so you will report from the grounds that is what you want to hear but like I say me ko grounds what there but me hu bibia men kasa I mean it's
no I say he wants to see Achu so only because I said the make said that
1 year now
in a contextual way because that time no now it say yehu Achu Yehu Achu now is a joy for Okratro say a mistaken identity
because they were not reporting from the ground.
So when you wanted to enjoy no yes Ohuna but the update he gave Kalusha on I think say maybe to me I mean you
I agree with Kalusha because he made that unfortunate statement
that was repeat say Yehu so that is another
exactly and correct like I said, make grounds for but me who na men kasa no was a low blow because make grounds so I'll be reporting from what I see there. Since I know the eyewitness account.
No, I don't think it was a low blow. The entire cancer no, and make us all can in context of that time they see Yehu Achu na Achu the hospital and na team ni so omko honio and ebi mu say mistaken identity ebi ananim cry disfigured say so in heat of that moment no can say he wants to go and see him
before he talks
and sana waka say Achu has been found or has not been found into okoya no say omako hospitals near there and our co site on omako hu mpaboa so that is the only update he has now
but the point still no but if that's the point still so you don't have to talk.
No, so who now? Who says was it so update is why re-echo because on him. Now for dinner time say people are blasting him. Say Yehu Achu. Now no see Yehu no. Who say ni nua no cry beka say omo friend say Yehu Achu dey no hospital. Inti na report na
a lot.
So anti I say ono no dey no dey buy no. O cry say you are not up to date because yes Yehu no. Yes o hospital ni nua ba so say o say ni nua ba no cry ka say omuka say omo no just ono akona wanana kasa I want to hear from you nti in the heat of the moment there but I don't think
say I'm going to the grounds to give you vivid report or information. That's what I'm going to do because you are going to Hatai Honum whichever way you want to find your way into the grounds of Hatai
Until you be can yes I mean an informant and I say BB it's yeah, so I mean what can it mean for me? It's a bit okay that at least it gives me the impression that rebels maybe I will do it there. If I found the person's shoes, me from a civil engineering point of view, no, there's no way it's not a bomb blast. I didn't hear KV in, yeah. So I'm expecting it to go down. It's maybe I didn't toy in there. It's close to the guy's room. It's a honum name. Said there's nobody there. Then the point it becomes a bit way too. There's hope that okay, so where's the body? Was he in there? And as you say, he was trying to get out and he's been picked with other people out and you see all there will be. That's how investigations are done. So me, that's what I want to hear. But everybody has Wakasa there. I mean, I agree with you.
Kamaru player be. Oh no, so or 7 flies in the same floor.
Yeah.
Now no, or say you be bano 4:30 no. Next one no cremoni, no so bomb pie. Or say wanda no name offer CBI saying. To muti say ade ne ba no. And or this street. What I say, or find the passport in the phone. And on there you know.
I don't know announcement say busy.
I'm not some say some announcement busy. Say no
sure. Nanka obeka say nipa be ngom na be
announcement in the busy no mo knew that time. And then now say busy.
But wait the sense make way there. Yeah. Tell them one say when only does it happen in vacuum because Boba
research Naira said there was earlier warning say be omuhu say
on the Cameroon you know
because
they are alive no my report is on
when nipa do a ewu no I doubt it's a come to me hu ya because say over 23,000 people na ewu.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
of course
over 23,000 people ntina make say be nka ka onyi ni say nka buy no grand declare national emergency crime rescue nko for a area home control baby hotel be for the time being. I doubt because I'm say we are Cameroon
you know American player na America no ono na you know me tie no no say on the na o say it was be 4:30 mu no and I didn't can shake first one and shake it second one and on fan passport now ni offer you say neka zimbio no mo na o no mo twani ba
be our rescue we nso ni be all cancer I don't know ba
I mean
because the way I didn't see it dangerous no say government no issue emergency and a warning pa na nkom san German nipa da ho dia and nka but sometimes ni password in chroma crashes are much warning say you baba na ma fatna nsu no ama bubu mo dan
o say ke kunu ba o
dem ba ko yi o mo ko so mo
ebi ba o ebi say tremo kakra ba akra na ebi ba o
but it was going to be take like
but it's going to be 7.8 and 7.5 no I hate you mo no that was a year by because there are almost 7.5 to 7.8 no time ebi see about 100 more than 100 years ago
300 almost say area 300
so see now when say beba but not that magnitude no they wasn't sure of the magnitude and a take one hours because be ba and be a small tremors be na but say blast man a Kevin 7.8 on the scale no there there's about 3 years
geologists have been trying to use modern scientific methods to predict earthquakes since the last 60s, but very little sources.
Yeah.
I'm not trying, but easy. Go on, but easy.
Yeah.
But Michelle Down said it was 4-1 before this one.
Yeah, because there was 4-1 in Nanka, Nipa to drop. Thickly populated.
No. They sure said that there was a little shaking in the ground. Yeah,
Cameroon.
Said they walking at least. That means you.
Cameroon but not the intensity of the earthquake. They don't know.
But
no. Yeah, let's say or say or bomb pie. No call a that time no last prayers. No normal about to all channel and the first one they buy no.
Yeah.
They buy no now. Yeah. Where they are the second one they buy no. Or so find the passport and the phone. Do am fashion bi no ne the say the cousin no fast no o mu twane e ba ase o mo ko baby kra kakra
they got out of the building
got out the building with a passport on the phone
the passport they required any passport they work passport they say me only interest power
e back credit card na obetu kwa kon crew ma no call the crew and that's obe phone that's
on jai we kasa me you really thank me because I need pay who dia na I mean
prayer now
yeah Cameroon prayer no
was me fan passport the crew ma they was give me another
one identity
this document
the best thing is obeso call be a Germany
say no I say now I mean maybe he's just an African
Well, Turkish citizen now, Cameroonian.
The footballer, say not a player, professional footballer. Obey us, sorry, until win or find the passport, then the phone or Johnny.
That's what he said.
My justice. How why?
Maybe that is why he
the most important document he could pay for his life. Ghana boy was the attacker. Now who American visa now will fear be share. One man's uncle. I'm sorry, in principle. But for me, I think we can only hope and pray at this point today. One say, the dilemma is even bigger. See, nobody didn't put say we were. I think people there will be a bit of wimple, but you see, and we are still living in that.
The family is in big suspense.
Exactly. And I'm also make say heat map initially. I'm say once the body heat in it generates, and there is cold in Turkey too. And I'm here a bit dangerous. And I say, it's cold. People are still sleeping seriously in heaters. In Tadene, see you in a cold. Then Panasha say for almost 7 days. I mean, let's still hope. Let's still hope. But it looks a bit gloomy. But we find the body and I say, baby, I agree with you that the club is not helping because in some of these instances, you should show solidarity. Sikamwa mutubi chair player more than $20,000 a week in a day. And I say, BBC is here. You munyamatiada.
It is very sad.
Munyamatiada and you don't even care.
Agent no hete on say, yeah, you can't racism. A man from Basebeka has a player. The agent here Brunia. To say a George Mendes movie.
Yeah.
Enka vizenga club no betumi agya mo na nka obetwukra mo
no enka it will be a bit but because their own is also down now it is any can Ghana phone but I'm wondering time say the consulate are mad at say Ghana ni o say chroma say BBC obi fear police cars be 10 to me park no say that's a small incident when they make people feel important and special a player like you say Ghana for those one but a player like Achu
Numbers bit my then on coin.
No, but the interpreter now they are okay. I've listened to a cover say Omunya Ghana almost patch your Ghana for rescue team because the Turkish don't seem to care again. Almost for but you have a consulate there. Omusia Brofonia there. I'm sure Obia to me could do a tile unless you are a consulate no. Embassy no be any way to make do at initially no almost there's no power supply the flight be anko near there about 80% of our ties.
No, your ambassador no because I saw person.
Exactly. So at this point Ghana folk go on say interpreter but when you have an embassy there it can happen. Your embassy was Turkey. Into to be you be interpreter and so be on more. Oh yeah there Ghana's envoy be Yasuma be to go there. Oh now me feeling by my childhood way. Now me crash on her when I was growing up. Well, but I think there's very little is being done in that direction because reports have been here. Ordinary people are then it's a bit sad. It's a bit sad at this point today. I mean, you don't want to get another Castro incident. Say at the end of the day, you can't declare, you can't do this. It's a sad one.
And then you sports stories, baby. Champions League. Arsenal, City, and Chelsea, and Dortmund. But another.
I don't your sports.
Me see your sports stories.
Sports stories, and I am mobile. I am mobile.
Only a resource I'm the man for. Resource. Resource. Yeah, share name.
Say Gapo.
Carry resource. Now, now, how you need and Quebec. Munyanya, you cry.
Then you know, say Liverpool, you want some kind.
Daka. You can't say.
Wow.
Oh, I'm mad. The express is back.
Debbie, I am born. I should 2 hours. Me and Kawase. Then I
send beyond form. Messi side there, your form.
But yeah,
I'm not sure legally. Yeah.
No, me say referee the match need to
But Messi side they say form. Your form guide near the ball. Who wants it?
But there. By referee the match.
Ball. What ball? That's when try and shot. Referee no made it.
Oh, that's not say it's you. Say ball near the Biana when referee. One kind Mark Hasley at the end. Liverpool Man United, the referees favor more England teams. Yeah. It's all over the world. It's written on the wall.
I'm food your pa. Ye piano. Ya jatum. Na ken ya more chance ken anaonka.
We say no say.
We dum jano.
Sabotage a team.
Once they are. What's me manga? Kanzo aonga. But me say no mo ya dey. So na master.
My results nyanko.
But I'm right there. I mean, it was not the best performance.
Yeah.
But you saw some glimpses of the old Liverpool.
It's a derby games are beyond form. I mean, they needed it more. You have to be like the Catholic Church. You need more to really believe that they are there. I mean, but why are they? I mean, really, it's their first win in 2023.
Yeah.
So it tells you that they've really undergone. But it was the EPL interesting. It's.
Let's sabotage you. Okay, but for about 11. Enra matches I course over Europe and league matches. Yeah, England and Kwa because of Spain, Italy, Espanyol. Etna Fienra. Omoni Real Sociedad. Omo lose 3-2. Espanyol edge red card. Italian Serie A. Verona share Salernitana 1-0. Sampdoria ne Inter ebo goalless. Obi to me and share the yonko. Ene ra said nim no. Said eja krachi ya udidi ya kain. Everton ene Liverpool Merseyside ewo Anfield. Liverpool share 2-0 over Everton. Na Abrante friend say Cody Gakpo since amuko turn 58 million $60 million manka pound waka say enrisa on shegu enra washan the first goal at the ama Liverpool, and his performance in general yesterday was fantastic. I saw glimpses of what I saw at the World Cup in him yesterday. And Timoya there you bono na a chain or did Diego Jota be in. Fantastic. Na say also by analysis. Na me say me bona baso. And we can use am man ho. Maza obehwe o. The UEFA Champions League and round of 16 shots here. Ebo awie no miensa 2 matches. Arsenal for Atamfo e North London e Tottenham. Omo akodru Italy and awie no miensa omo ne San Siro club I from AC Milan. Ana ede ebo ani ebo no miensa krono a oko France team a say from a crisis hate team Paris Saint-Germain almost so any Bayern Munich and the episode 3 o'clock tiene UEFA Champions League week or China, so there'll be 2 games I debeba no Liverpool call for UEFA action after report on final beka UEFA say final no Liverpool mo na mama sa chaos ni na see mo ne Real Madrid final na gigi no some na mama ni na see na mosomo ntiase nti mosomo call for Atletico Madrid say omo ye ready so omo beton João Felix to Chelsea Manucho sika omo so omo je no they say the obi Antonio player of mention less than 100 omo so omo beton 100 million euros to Mudryk nti 88 million pounds sterling this summer. They had been asking for up to 124 now according to Relevo Spain almost they could sell the Portugal forward for to Chelsea for 100 million euros, which is 88 million pounds sterling. Chelsea USA midfielder our friend Christian Pulisic and so Ebeko in the opposite direction to Felix as Atletico consider a cut price for the 24-year-old. According to reports Nanka Manujo Oti said almost 140. There's a number 240 because of Christian Pulisic coming in the opposite direction, and also any Samaba. Of course, he's the best player of all the players we've signed so far. Mudryk, or the boy. I don't know why Atletico is not. Omobo institute, Omobo counter-attacking football, but this guy wants a team that possesses. Yeah. I think that Real Madrid air track Juventus. My brand friend Dusan Vlahovic, according to report, and Tottenham Brazil striker friend Richarlison. See no munya back no be replacement. Eddie Emma Karim Benzema. Ebebo amuyepa. And Man United, according to Kuakrata friend Mill, and so I say amu emeki 40 million loss on England defender Harry Maguire. So amu tona ombeboka 40 million. Manu amu tona is 75. Satan obey British record. 85
75 they say we Virgil van Dijk. Now we call.
And we call 85. Yeah, 85. Almost amu turn about amu calculation in market value nature say ombeboka 40 million. Tinaje say asan for say mo pa monte 40 million 85 nim. Huh?
Maguire 40.
Na Maguire onya de nchen mo Gabriel Gabriel Bobo stage.
No.
Magwa ni Bobo.
On and off. I like him, but on and off.
We just say every time no call, he no call ya or call him because I small call my police bribe on I don't know. If you wanna I say play and maybe or the na afi.
It's an overhyped English talent.
Paris Saint-Germain so me already say a brand friend on name man omo be putting up for sale. They are ready to put Neymar, whom they signed for a record 196 million pounds from Barcelona no on be transfer list. And once Neymar kikana junior sporting director and players ni bi oni omo coins gidi UEFA Champions League pre-match conference on no cross and admit it say it is true kikana junior omo and almost on beton because of course a lot of mayhem our team anymore. Bayern Munich say nyadi on be signing France forward Marcus Thuram from Mönchengladbach. Earlier on about Liverpool panel but see the report just say Inter ni AC and now omo keen on the forward nti no so e dia ababeto dwa and some no do so but time nti manu ene kalu yen pick up Champions League especially minim some more story bi so e hit him mama obia 14 minutes divided by 2
7
yeah 7 year time
Martin your crowd
7 huh
o Martin your crowd
sentina mo kalusha
14 divided by 2 exactly 7 minutes I think the biggest game for the Tottenham one and Shedan I mean
when be Milan Tottenham
had to top their group in terms of Moko San Siro, right? It's a tough game, but I'm expecting AC Milan to win. Yeah.
And so I was saying to win. Say one first leg. That's why they are playing first away. Otopo group are away first. No second leg no home advantage.
Tottenham had to go away because they topped their group. Yeah.
Now mo away on. Some mo the second. And you go home first. Yeah, teams papa no nyina top form group.
Yeah, no more time qualify.
And yeah, top your group.
Now chances up.
Say na make na wa on Napoli group no ntimi antop na team papa.
The Napoli are the biggest sensation this season.
By a no ko group ake be top.
Oh yeah.
Italian teams dey momo. No way see Milan no more from no me beating 1-1. Papa home and away.
Some teams just don't.
Italian clubs we don't give them more question 4-0 near Asham 4-0.
I'm expecting Milan to win. I mean, Tottenham are not in the form of their lives. I mean, this is
Leicester crash on weekend 4-1. Buy one get 4 free.
Yeah, although they're a different ball game, different.
Yeah, Champions League. Anything Chelsea manya GDA kakra no.
Oh yeah, I mean, English teams Europa they do well. I mean, sometimes
let's look at the biggest game of the week. In fact, I mean, PSG Bayern.
I mean, in the past, I mean, the good news for PSG is that Neymar started some light training till he might be fit for.
He's included in the squad.
Yes, official squad. Can say maybe fit for the bench. I mean, they don't expect him on. You're fully fit. And Messi also has to shake off injury. Unfortunately for them, they've lost 2 games in succession. One at the most recent one against Marseille. They lost 3-1. Exactly. And
I don't know name Abufu your blasting the college.
Yes, and it looks like our team now quite lopsided. If they don't have the triumvirate, they don't have Omontume Shadan performing. Neymar's exclusion especially has really been very hurtful to the team. So I mean the other one, the Marseille one had Messi anyway when they had to lose, but the second one he had injury to Omontume and Shadan Bobi. But it sets it up beautifully. I think that if there's anything PSG has been laboring for and also has been clamoring for all these years, it has been the Champions League. I'm sure that is why they brought the superpowers into the team. But supporting casting doesn't look solid. I was looking at because when Marseille when they were 2-0 down, I went to look at the squad because I wanted to be sure what is really happening now. I mean, to say supporting casting, we start 3 players right now. I think they've spent a lot of time looking forward than behind them. Maybe there's a Sergio Ramos that you cannot hold on to, but I'll be honest with him, say, technically it's not the same Sergio Ramos that you know. Any idea? So
I think men's has on Felix Krat, let's go for the didn't move for free.
Yeah. I'm feeling wrong. But it's good. I mean,
good.
It's not worth 100. The solution player there. I mean, I worked on 100 million.
Police can some no account.
I'll say wait there.
The police Bema Atletico for free.
Yeah,
Felix there. Every Chelsea fan loves him. He's been So far, about 2 games per, but he's been class.
I have anyway the price tag no the turn board, no board. The
Yeah,
bottom
140
million. In terms of cash price
Euros,
of 40.
Yeah. 120. I'm the points.
Cash price of 40. In principle. So I mean, for PSG, they are supposed to do well, but I mean, Bayern Munich will always be a difficult charge. Don't want to start here, but all of a sudden they've started picking up their pieces again. They have to win their last 2 games. I mean, their last 3 games simple. They won there. They had 3 draws. Among last 6 games, 3 draws, and they've taken up.
Omar Williams, last
3.
2.
Yeah, the last 3. Yeah, according to Sports Mode, Omar winning 3. My problem has to do.
Cancelo Kweno across parking new year, Momo.
Yes, those Mendes, Rios, Pereira, Verratti, Sola. I mean, some of the players in there. No, I think I'm not so keen on, so pleased with the PSG squad, but at least they'll be playing at Parc des Princes. I'm expecting them to have a solid game. Technically, I'm not expecting that Guzman's team to win.
Or PSG, your man top home group home.
No, they were second. That's why they have to play. Bayern Munich. I mean,
home.
Yes, they are playing at home at the Parc des Princes.
And then do or die for them.
Yes,
home,
I'm expecting them to have a tough game. I mean, to be a tough battle against them, but I don't expect them to lose. I'm expecting a 1-1 or a 2-2 a game. If there should be any winner, slightly in favor of PSG.
Lee Mason has been dropped over the week for this week. Just breaking news about this 11:01.
It was the
Arsenal referee.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, some of these things, but I mean, I told you I've stopped watching football. I'm more into basketball now for very good reasons.
We are no match that drop.
Yes.
The points. Now, I don't know. More review na mo say and replay game no.
Because unfortunately, if you lose this league with 1 point or we are this thing.
City search na mbeshamo.
Oh, City has a lot of edge over Arsenal.
Say the overall at once.
No, that's the reason I sit in studios and when Arsenal fans were engaged in some banters, I get.
Moye mistake.
It's not a matter of mistake. The boys are not too good.
Mistake now moye any musa 2 games no. Everton
and
Newcastle,
Brentford.
Those 2 games.
No, but those were tactical games too. We should have picked results because the boys are not.
Especially the Mubo home.
Yeah, Brentford. The Abantoni goal. And then soon the controversy now, but say or show offside, but one draw line behind them near there. So I'm expecting a PSG to really get some good results here. Maybe a 2-2 or 2-1 in favor of PSG. I mean, Bayern Munich, they are flattering to deceive this time around.
Okay.
Yes. And I think selling Neymar,
it's for Neymar now.
No, Arsenal can't afford. I mean,
the wages alone, but extravagant.
And you see, Arsenal there's been that subtle way by the directorship that they don't.
Anyway, now beside wage na £180,000.
Wow.
Enzo.
Neither no say extra.
No, Mudrik there extra. Enzo there say, hey, they must say.
Players almost a cent. Sometimes they confuse some of us.
Mudrik there now from.
Enzo, I mean, they are both young, they are both enterprising, and sometimes.
So the most expensive player. Yeah. But even that, I think Chelsea hierarchy there. So Abramovich era now. Kobeji bet 300. You know this guy takes 295. Kalidou Koulibaly.
Wow.
295. Now make I say Abramovich era they no me Moscow rough. Until Messi mount to remind that up 300. Raheem Sterling get 325.
Tom Boyle the end the I said the boys now pass team need that because Mudrik could have even taken less or Arsenal move now. I think it's even be happy with some 100 around away. So selling him, I think they actually have to sell him, but one a better at this point in time. Yeah, is the biggest question. They can pay him.
Do you know Todd Bowley went on Okohun first part now? I'm going to put out for sale. No,
when I say I say available.
Oh, say yenya number footed. Yenya Mudrik, yenya Madueke, yenya about.
Neymar comes with experience. Neymar comes with experience. We know they are potential.
No, me say young Timmy.
Anyway, I mean Brazilians.
Now, baby, I'll take cry. In the neighbors crowd in the cocoa. Yes, everyday party.
Oh yeah, I mean, but that's how life should be. I mean, South American there. I mean, born here the
world. No, party I call baby a party.
No.
The place is near your party.
Baby, I'm here.
I'm
Puerto Rico, South Americans, I'm a cast mukra. Has seen for example, ordinary speakers. So, South speaker, the Dakar nature. Yes, I mean, they love to. You see, I did one man and my player no so there. At the end of the day, it's our performance. Ronaldinho was one party freak, but at least was getting. But the only problem and prolonged playing life. Ronaldinho player behind player was.
See how Thiago Silva 40, he's still playing.
Yes, he's still playing. Some you need to be disciplined. Football, the other bacha, you need to be. But it's unfortunate. The talent that Neymar, you see, about 10 years ago, he was in contention to be the world best player at this point.
But you see, he's lost.
He's not even in there. You see, and they mention
Haaland, Mbappe are all overtaking.
But he was in line. At the point in time, 10 best players in the world. And he was the youngest player in that mix.
Kalu. Yango, bet me I can Liverpool. The opposite all can be. For 7 minutes, so I'm quit through.
We must start here from Champions League. Bayern Munich in PSG. Bayern Munich or Fleet now no man koyi, but almost start to put all more pieces together. With the weekend to share bokom 3 nil. And I'm that they needed tonic. The confidence to go to this Champions League. Friends, a PSG or Fleet on performance or in koyi. Farmers League in Nkoyi. Come say can't PSG.
Sal League na mo friend Farmers League munyayo. This is your league na surprises is you. Farmers League na Dalabia League. Farmers League na City so GG League ya to so say. Say no England so Farmers League.
Oh okay.
Je say amuntimi nkasa. City G League we waje to so 3. Meboa consecutive. It is England so Farmers League. Munyaka. Until Arsenal wins the league, Munyaka.
Okay. See, over the weekend, how many Monaco? Monaco to 3-1. How many
Marseille?
How many Monaco?
Monaco, mama. Oh, okay. Ambo Marseille. But Marseille is almost Lusui.
I don't want somebody no lose Monaco. Yeah. And this particular match, you know, Mbappe and Bobby with a tear injury and Messi as a social hamstring injury. Only Neymar and Onya a chance to play for the Parc de France.
I don't know sleeping tablet woman. That's all no me.
Parc de Prince friends a club no. Na am for the league no ma atwa so many times sir. Am for viso omojo na so. Ba Munich na no ma so nkoyi ba Fleet na omo so.
Can tell a call revitalize team no. Omo winning matches together.
It's going to be a tough match by all standards.
Arsenal for Anton.
It could be a revenge match for PSG.
Yeah, so last year.
Was it
last year or last 2 years?
Last 3 years. Champions League, I'm sure 1 year.
Yep.
Final.
Saturday, Nana Thomas took care.
Yeah, in a smart say, I'm out for the other side. Also a revenge. Or be a very tough match. Just playing some. Messi or starting shake up kakra or maybe you see Messi together with Neymar, but right now we are not certain say
Sadio is out
and Mbappe is also on the side of
but Omunkas almost than a official squad
no, but then in a smart so bit me abubino
yeah now Ombe starting from bench but Ombe taking rest they need this Omu here match which match biao
yeah okay Omu men so say it's on league and come and come from main target right now Champions League no Omu we be anti put everything together and make sure say this particular match
Kalun say teams Omu Champions League no more brepa unji be da bro cause on say o ka say as Omu do money nyina
I said virginity of a virgin. Ni break here them it's not easy.
Champions League gin na form.
Exactly. The first time is always difficult.
I so feel proud kakra.
The penetration is always tough. I mean, but after there's so home sa.
Kaluko who na war floor. For 7 minutes no offer no.
I'll say that this match is going to be a tough match by all standard and no between accuracy. João Felix coming to Chelsea. I mean, at times, first now, this kind of contract, I'm a bit confused. Oh, one was coming. Oh, no buyout clause.
In
90. What are the process on maybe? Maybe I'm messing manako.
No, sir. If Chelsea will buy him there, then season and they will start negotiating. They said they must start here. If terms are agreed, they said Matthew Kovacic, Sani, when Real Madrid didn't mind, but I know there are no option to buy. But we know if Chelsea wants him, and reports nature say player no doesn't want, also won't come back view. He doesn't want to, even if not Chelsea crying to me and he doesn't want to go. Into another bema Chelsea a little leverage. If the player doesn't want to play there again, and so almost to say money we almost settle on issues no. Diego Simeone, because they had a big banter on the player against Simeone. Board no. Into almost after this season obeko. Into Senka Simeone free hold there. Ebianka João Felix can go back, but once Simeone is there no, a better thing. Into Barcelona is also looking in Chelsea.
Most of I mean that Felix guy is a fantastic player.
Yeah.
And I'm saying we share Atletico Madrid now, a Spanish team, but one philosophy is like Italian team.
So Diego Simeone for the most part Italy.
Or that Catenaccio system, no, all defensive, all counter attacks, those kind of stuff. Or no, you play enough as well express yourself. You won't allow you to that freedom to do that one. So that has been the cause of Diego Simeone the side, you know. On a Felix, so a noble guy, or no, always want to express himself on the field of play. Or which might be to me a conquering. So that's what the guy has been doing. And see, so depending upon the coach or Beba, what I say, Mokofa Italian coach bar, so I make us a Felix, Asa, Mokofa coach or Bosa Catenaccio system, maybe, but the same thing on Becca, unless a more coach, big giant say, only now, the heart of the team, and see, woman expressing himself now, or making the crosses and incursions now that they beat my boy, team member to my corner. If we get such a coach, there, Ebia, Benjan home for so, but Mokunya different coach, and the philosophy be different, and so be about the same thing. I say, only
Grand Porter qua.
I'm for different coach, on the philosophy.
Now, where shows a Grand Porter, no be called here. I'm not board, no, yes, a board, and I'm a full backing.
Okay.
I'm so they believe in him and they believe say going forward he's the right manager for the team. Okay. Which me sitting here I doubt, but I cannot influence decisions.
Oh, okay. Wait, David, João Felix say in the Munyano Obama squad now. I mean, they say obi anim potential no more. But I'm called Nema. I'll make them better put out for you know. Opo say you see say. Only be yadi na umanu who say otana. I bet we be no so why rebel. What I say? How could a player in a team going to sign a contract? No, they share contract and you say there's a certain player in the team. And see in Penifona Union floor, no so a show kind of attitude.
You're talking about
Mbappe. What I say? We show kind of attitude right from the one. Nima ba carbon Mbappe and Pedja. Onana kusa man. They say cry Nima the mental health. They say Hano.
What depression? What diagnosis?
No, I know
clinician Kalujo.
Depression.
Kalusha.
Yeah, depression are setting. Because there a small boy in here, no. Oh, pack the plants one. And koye.
But say be bro. Also name and so do ye.
What's that?
Name and so be bro. What do ye?
Then oh yeah. No, but now a psychological in a football. Yeah, so yeah, a psychology. But then maybe the idea about questions can name minus one.
Messi G World Cup over him. I know more. It is on the Adina. Say you.
Oh, just imagine. Mentally, you know, but Mbappe, you should have not gone to that extent. Say, Messi contract and until say, why
did the club also give in?
Say. Well, Neymar is around about 28 years, so I'll call it 30. What I'm saying?
Neymar is 30.
30. The prime, you know, we feel say, they are kind of Niame. What I'm saying? But Mbappe is a new face of football. But because of Algorand, what's that? 31. Yeah. So, because of football, you see, arrogance of football. Arrogance of football. Say maybe Alan Chamatia. Arrogance of power. This way the football. So yeah, dear. It's the Anopa can on the fan. But the management of the team should not have been say it was 7 minutes.
A pound crown, I'm person stop one other
and see what I'm anticipating is Neymar the Oyeno and Penifona more peers, you know, and on Mama Hong Mono so who say so I don't count team because teams say people only prior or try and say na Messi nko aka ohun omo ne boy Messi esu pray Mbappe Mbappe su no wom no ono so we pray kokko try nchen afi ono a recover ba hwe da kana attitude omo boy wo hwe omo ne mu na akoma hwe bi nti ono wom a players contribution different nti wa wom na say mo nyina ma revise mo tano nti mo say metam dia asam so me come ajo
and don't say their question is because man name man feel at home
and am penifo no so inside some be back na ka bi a che no so omo jade na ma na tra say obekọ akọ esa na ema so mai first dressing room no ho nya de ho ensensem ba ho unu say what say enye what say enye na say akoyo ba ya na kan nya crowd Sergio Ramos na kan nya tension bi ba Sergio Ramos
no aje
entina we mai what edi Sergio Ramos
Manucho na this idea
that time say it Manucho di ba Sergio Ramos because they say PSG dressing room no say Sergio Ramos ni wa nka set it up ansam ona ntokwa ne ba fashion ne ba na no akoro aka say nkora muntu
no defend it
mutumbo ase
ono also defending some man you know and this all come on there not just
ono defending both on the foot and off the foot omo ko dressing room na going in the periphone and ambwa the cause of Neymar of woman or best outside.
Ufi say he was not successful at Paris. So far he hasn't been, right?
No, I mean
the most expensive player still in the world.
Na yipa say I mean leg no kwa wajibia meboa. Oko you know.
Maybe so
wajile mono omo adia.
French Cup wajile.
Omo Abu Dhabi for omo project na
ultimate.
Omo ultimate ane say mbedi Champions League. Leg in the Farmers League in the omo jiaji.
Arsenal so ultimate.
Coupe de France ni na say.
Arsenal so ultimate in there.
So Major League afu.
Europa League.
Conference.
Oh, and
almost Manchester
United na bo Europa.
Na bo Europa.
And we say about conference and Europa.
Conference.
And no the Mugro has a about conference. But only the difference Arsenal should win the Europa League. At least namu Samoa and Tomaka kra abonten to mamutumi di fra. Moko bo Europa League amuntumi Champions League.
I don't.
Oh, Masa Jajai. O see Europa League no per se. Ronaldo abobi awie nti it is a big competition we see da Ronaldo be bobi wana kan nti Ronaldo abobi
United na egu na ni ase
so see da one ka team o de be bo
say amamo say Messi bo we ase oni bobo we ase nya ni poni bobo Messi nti Messi is the star.
Oh no, nobody can say Ronaldo anyway na we analysis o kisi 50 assist screen no on them penalty.
Oh, Europa fine for some
unse Kalusha the Argentinian boy nti o Messi or hyper Messi so tias.
Want to me Argentina boy me Maradona I think is the greatest ever player but
Maradona won Champions League. He can be the greatest. Greatest is measured with trophies.
That time there was
no greatest. Intina Messi, most of them dinner to G trophy new year. Now must have different excuses.
No, but I mean, let's not go there.
Okay. Mami Abasi, good morning, my guys. Happy Valentine's Chocolate Day, my people. Mami Abanka, oh, DB Mobi Free Ghana, Brasenke, chocolate in the Super Ghana now. Isaac Mensah, good morning, my great presenters. You guys are more than awesome. Congratulations, Ken Kalusha. On the Liverpool match, gidi grass. On the one can wasem. Happy belated birthday to you, Mr. Manucho. With regards to Achu, Eddie and Mami Abasi, oh, this is sad. They have a responsibility to him as a player. The club no try at all. I totally agree with you, Mami. I think say club no and try. Kwesi Bwedi, Kwaku Boom, Eric Kwaku Bwedi, I say happy chocolate day to all Ghanaians, especially Honorable Alankojo Chamating and Mr. Kwekun Cancer. God bless our homeland Ghana. It's getting sadder by the minute. Very true, Mamiaba. They want to send an envoy when the inevitable happens. Ken Kalusha, please, today, no sports. Why? I totally agree with Upo National. Mamiaba, my who message went to Mkaya. Kabemo take control of the show. The person yanya be. Mama Krachi yanya. Now the Chelsea and Liverpool doing 9-10 changes. Oh God, mama, mwenye muni ya wagro na next year beba. Liverpool will lose their next match over to you, King Kalusha. Their next match, in fact, is tough against Newcastle or King Power. No, Newcastle Stadium. King Power Leicester. Oh, then I'm referee.
Mom says I'm somebody.
There will be Newcastle Stadium. The most son. They do come on to me. I'm referee.
My son, St. James, non sports direct arena. So St. James Park.
St. James, yes. St. James now. St. James Park, yeah. St. James Park, yeah. Thank you. Mami Abasi, please try to separate Chelsea from Liverpool. Why? Thank you. And happy Val's Day to you. Mami Abba, what do you mean by try to separate Chelsea from Liverpool? Chirimuka Kramintiase. Tottenham versus AC Milan. Efunfo mienu. Almost Santu. Mami Abba na there no buy. Isaac Mensah, for now, the Conference League is waiting for you. Now, baby, I don't cry. Conference League, you never more. Sir, Champions League 1 to 4, Europa 4 to 6, 2 and about Europa. And a Conference League in here 8 and 10.
You mind? The fifth might drop to conference.
Into 8 to 10, about saying.
Not 10 years on. 6.
And 6 to 8.
Yeah, just some 2 teams.
Yeah, and it's a 4 year Champions League.
Yeah.
Now 5 and 6 Europa. Now 7 and 8 about conference. And you need baby dana. Say into me matter for party and you never be dana. Say me kwako conference pa na man for their best reme. And then can never be dana. Europa League grad they say ko buy eji. Yeah about 2 ni na eji. Nti ka be fa ne sa. Okay. Hey Oppo, you people want to buy every player on the planet, boy. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. Agnes Asari, Nadia no buy. Kofi J, Asori Penny, you say hi Oppo. Kalusha is still Liverpool fan. Wow. Also, that's a Liverpool fan. When him say Wejai, what else here? Casano on tier. Hey, Asori Penny na ne Casano.
I saw no one say Liverpool. What's Liverpool? We say Liverpool.
Okay. Sana say now we can cross unka bi yentwa so.
Oh, na mo ka top 4 no.
And Manu Chokra so ka say any Liverpool sports on free.
Mo top 4 na mo kana me right from the beginning of the season because it's a top 4 there. So
no na top for performances no na enkoye. Na I will bite share mo train na we share mo train na we share mo train. E na ne ka na wanka.
Na me say so top for my boy bi aboni. Nti you top for me say sorry.
Hey, my dai. Mbacho mo tie ni yo. Kalusha, Kabio.
Sorry.
Okay.
And I'm on to take 1 year 1. The military returns now set you know.
Yeah, na say you lose we. Draw near war.
Be cut him.
Ah.
Show 1 year. 1 the military returns are set you. That's it.
Manucho.
Leg near Jennifer.
Now, via no nivea.
Nation returns are set. I'm listening.
And into 2 no be asam no de 7 kumu church crowd.
My show sign be asam.
All Casano had said here or see diminishing returns are setting. Say
I agree, but say for now that we win, we can make noise. I mean, yana go paso.
Okay.
Them be here to make us.
I see we can even give them Pulisic for free for Felix. According to good morning, guys. Thanks for your concern about Mother Ghana. More blessings, brothers. Me, mami, Alex Krama, Chow. Oppo, you think you could have beaten this Napoli team if you had been in the same group with them? Of course. Napoli share 4-1. No, 3-0.
Roberto Di Matteo.
ABB, almost share send you 4-1.
3-1.
And a chum for
anyway. That time, no.
A chum for 1.
Yeah.
Hey, one of Benjamin Kofi, which hour to pay.
Honorable Ben.
Very a team na hey. Hey, say.
And you did can you and
what would that be? Washa we need it. This game is beyond the result.
That be the Edo.
That is beyond form.
What's it? But shash that be a to me a 10,000 points. But bouncing back.
Okay.
Beautifully.
Football just moments they define football.
Oh yes.
Enra Everton for Kwako show.
And a bopo.
And a bopo. Now, McNeil now mukoto no from where Jimmy Chen ready from Bonnie Champions may use bad way. Player owns a born a bopo no and and almost striker no Simpson no if you who shot at time your boy player but what me control ball shot as now I ball to say the ball cross so and Liverpool a clear ball na a counter and now Nasaki Paukra a bass at Chelsea has been linked me free Sir Jordan Pickford where a keeper Manicho Mumu steady there England keepers no or shape or chibo bakumi no ma hype no or rush or now you keeper or double pull me how English keepers or more rush check keepers be we as no the keeper me uti commentators no be say where is it, what the hell is he going keeper across the ball just be in the center of your pole so the keeper there say upie now calculating na say won san to me in Kabola don't come that's a simple rule now what be am born I empty net masala sala bo 5-6 games with me go and no manage now easy and until go no na match no 50-50 anybody could have won just an am possessing more Opo this life as things they go now small change we get enjoyment in kwa mami aba no no name dia no ka
Valentine's Day pa no me share free
na program no insase ye ni abre ya be cancel
first thing you start here happy Valentine's Day me wish me wish kra wish mami ya mante
prince did a message by and am fast wish ye tiefo nyina so na uni ha
me na me kwai
so uti hanso no wa okay enti mami abase ne manjina ni bi ne wiase se de esi ko no ti ono anjo ni bia asase wo so kakra bia na afi hu ba bi kura wafa life is short allow Neymar to enjoy Opo like Felix so much he plays I like Felix so much he plays like Benayoun if you could remember okay Benayoun you see Benayoun Israeli na
so no we cry
no Liverpool no ba Chelsea Upon answer, I say national long time I dey. Someone should me ze wanyeska. Ndumva me nyashe. Mami abase it was Isaac Mensah who sent that message, not me. It was the goalkeeper.
The one about Liverpool and Chelsea.
Okay. Mami
I said don't add Liverpool to Chelsea. Mom ben anyway.
I was 30 years ni. Yes. COVID league no magic.
Yes.
Oh, the Mensah to 2 bonnet ya now the question mami aba. Oh.
No, enra den de mami aba na kan. Mincha. Mami aba entina na person friend. Mami aba na me so ya friend tem. So that you can clarify this and this akrachi ade nation the 3 na efu junonim. Say asem no.
As the Mensah na
kan. Mami aba na kan. Now, enra one go back to the show. Senka be who. The messages are there. Isaac Mensah. The odia de. Wa bro Liverpool che. Wa sha ma mo ashe.
Or be convince me but still I
talk about Mensah a suspect because a channel or the buyer why should that the red one abrem ama or share channel and power mo
we saw e drove him juju him
and the body to what shall the channel be share
victory sign of victory
but how much 1-1
a border cry a border cry good result master
1-1
they just don't have to lose that's the whole thing because some lose switching a pen one
how much 1-1
section
by 1-1.
It was counter attack where he was going too strong. I was a mamma bakreka. I was too English keepers in there. And I know some friend I'm catching some goalkeeper. Match bankra. Was it
the second
Everton? I'm saying Everton. English goalkeepers in who I don't know how.
These are errors leading to goalkeepers errors. I mean.
See how can you say United is playing Conference League? Wasan dia buy and some now can. Mami abasa dia buy no akasa Isaac Mensah.
Goalkeeper you move is a goalkeeper.
Kepa.
Tetiawi.
Anya tetia sam say ne me point in say.
Ono Pickford ne Ramsey. Wam nim da.
I will choose Kepa.
Kepa.
Pickford the onyadi o.
Puto.
Pickford, what was Pickford said? Be on Yadio.
Opo, so Pickford saves be away.
Yeah, I mean it's
na Kepa saves. Opa, Manucho, check it goalkeepers save ratio this season. Check it.
Kepa.
But yeah, you know,
no, 2 or 3
no, Kepa mistake. Ne area one.
It's not tanda.
And a Kepa area balls.
Yeah.
And a Kepa be save 1-on-1. Ubo long range shot no one action on the area no. But he's a good goalkeeper. And what I like about him here, the way he's able to play with his feet. They say modern game, so Entina Mendy nya bi na biem no. Obo man feet and e jasha no. But I mean, Arsenal say as a same pe keeper. Number this guy when he Maurice, I'm telling you. Yeah, we go both Champions League now. Yeah. Well, yes, I'm a pump keeper. I'm going to try this. I'm going to say,
Minole.
I'm woman abrabanye yibi.
Na Carrios, more Carrios.
Yeah, Lawrence Carrios na Minole. Who be come be there?
What about on your goalkeeper? I go am go to say.
Them rough.
Number din.
Yeah, 70 million pounds.
Yeah. Full goalkeeper.
Okay. Yeah, that's that can say ma Prem Store. Say who call Ghana. Na say who here say be for airport. Me pacho save yourself the stress. So for taxi, for we. Prem Store Abba. The area and say ube free your number. WhatsApp no make you reservations. But your number here 233-2744-37958. 233-2744-37958. Say we are say you to kwanu ntina yem papa a ene ni tikrodium haya Ohiniba K Ajman no ye general manager any operations for USA Ghana omo ebie Prem Store say utu kwan ba Ghana no boga for yinim niamope nti yinim taste car ye van buses minivan aye jet nti do wa ne abefa bebo ye be you bag amount bibia say uko sunwan takrade ho Kumasi Cape Coast Koforidua babia uko bia ye do be kwa kosi asomdwem na wonim de efekra ne se ubetumi ayo reservation no tue sika no ewo ye mumu line so either send wave lemonade world remit app bia we use out the send sika bia ubetua fee no fofofo nti ubedu airport no ye benya wa itinerary ni aba be phone and the taxi drivers ni ho ayi tina boga for say yenye sei na ye de no ba bia wonam bia ye won krofo bi nso a omo monitor ma bibia eye jet nti we eye Prem Store post flight transportation company kesia ye bie me ba chaw say opese make reservation say obeko Ghana your best bet I don't know 233 plus 233 274 437 958 plus 233 274 437 958 make a reservation ho na ope further information bi anso betumi afre Ohiniba K Ajman no ye general manager kum operations ewo USA ni Ghana ewo 774 262 9248 774 262 9248 ofre no a obeje so na betumi afre Eunice A Ajman ono so ye the executive secretary ewo USA 774-312-4614 774-312-4614 Prem Store post flight transportation yedobe kwa kudru asumdwem and of course comfortably no yede asada kese ma Gold Coast Catering Services se ene okroma na ope bebi abedidia so onye bebi na vars de esa ode odofo ko so ope bebi a ho ye soothing ho ye romantic ho ye suitable na ode odofo ko enu ntina make say ode fa no bra Gold Coast Catering Services ye dine in services no you be show munyam ama sa fekra na wo ye light se kalusha de bia me say ye wie ya girl no be twama Gold Coast ya sesa said ye restaurant ni mukra ewo kroma inti bra 8 Blackstone River Road on a special day like this never odofo bra for family ni bra na mo medidi dine in special and special services e de amadofo a mo banyina Gold Coast Catering Services a taste of excellence say we individual so now pay aduane bia banku tilapia fried rice bia opebia bankuni tilapia bankuni peanut butter soup with goat meat okwe ejuma drive through betumi afa ho no waje waduane kama unyane bebia aji se Gold Coast Catering Services say ye kasa aduane edede a na eno ane Gold Coast omoso etayechi Kumasi market etayechi den ena edi dwumadi Edi Ebro Kumasi Market ewo Main Street said the wa wonim no o se bra na ebedi udwa nyina wo ho na bibia nkonkan emfa emon se ba se open new man bia efo party a Kumasi Market say oye official pa promotion ya February munti unjaye oda so eye nti bra na ebedi udwa nyina ema bibia nso entumi enkoso omo bo adwuma yie papa ena omo so taye chia yedi dwumadie ade Ebro 852 Main Street 852 Main Street eho ena obenya Kumasi Market na onso atumi adi udwa nyina eho ama bibia nso atumi akọ enkan Dan Auto Repairs Master Dan so je oye kejua Master Dan so bo adwuma se ban se car no problem bi abam na apo bi amana ya amawa Dan Auto Repairs omu nyina daroma ena omu taye n'echi ama yedi programming edi bramo yenko tiwi na afi yense politics nase.
See, the language you use here is not technical
because we don't think.
Yeah, you learn it from a book. So the English you speak, you know, when you go to America or England, they don't, what you say don't make sense to them. Do you know that? When our big men get up, the qualitability of the globalization, about the totality of the international global relay, all that.
Let's fast forward.
Okay, Unity Radio 103.9. Yadani Yawansamba. Yanga this trade into action. I even some I cost when Emanujo. Aqua baby. And I say, Mammy, I hot chocolate not to buy, and I'm in a money is science. And I remember, and Valentine's Day in India.
You have to be a bit soft. I mean, yeah, soft in the face, but very hard at the bottom. I said, near me, remember, but then they said, ding. And inside they will be lucified. I mean, and this is, I want us to do the show this way. We have about 1 hour, less than an hour to maybe say more segmented topics. No, now me mau say 20. Maybe say 15 minutes. Now they are digestive issues. We Timo Ubako topic by topic instead of we na we can we na. Said by a bit to me a BT time and okay. Till let's start off. Some of the issues has to do with Sophia Kufu and Gabi. No, we have about 3 or 4 headlines on that. In the number combining, imagining now, not on Prenso Ashanti's statement to make here, and also some and Henry Cotti. And so say sabotage. Amount for sabotage. And bombs and another say word you want to say another zone cash. And he was say amount for sabotage. We need your more pay free. No, Nasa party no most say about say Yaba your money. Nanado so be my greater cry the most cleanest city. Or Kasa in the first 100 days another day. Yeah, in his first 100 days.
How many years now? Now say
18 months. On 18 months.
First 18 months.
In 18 months you make a crowd.
Now on na me yen so amosan sabotage me. Enti you be break stories need down. Na ebi so far vice president honti ayo foriata issue no na sparky Sophia Kufuado Gabi Asarochiri da kun rage.
Sophia Kufuado.
Sophia Kufu. Any Gabi rage and then we have a couple of headlines from and their stories Nina MPP. Let me start off from the top so that you can Kalu you blend these stories Nina together. Now my mobia enough time no bia Canada. Gabi cannot tell me what to do. Gabi is not important. Sophia Kufu fires. The immediate past chief executive chief justice of Ghana, Sophia Kufu, has responded to criticism from a leading member of the NPP, Gabi Asarochiri, over her participation in the pensioner bondholders picket at the Ministry of Finance on Friday, February 10. Now, Gabi me cut it off all the paragraphs. No, namako quote. No, Gabi cannot tell me what I need to do and what I don't need to do, and it's as simple as that. You know, I don't have time for things. Oh, you see things. Yeah, she means business. Yes. I don't have time for things like that. Because people like Gabi are not important to me or to my life. He is a disturbance, and that's all I can say about it. Nti eno any Sophia Kufu was say asema ba na ye kan na oman no ba bi ejina na nya na ye kan wo Gabi wo be keka wo na wo be kire me chief justice nia men kan nia men nya nia menye eti ono so atobi amane Gabi say number 1 onimre for things like that. Number 2 Gabi ehun hia. Gabi is not important to her. ne hu hia no ba kokora na brabom ena number 3 Gabi disturbance oye noise keke ono no feel say faso bia ni so be ma Gabi aso eno ene ma me na asem a ode aba betudwa after say nra Gabi enso ekeka na adwene kira ne say say she should know better than that na ye ka saa Sofia Kufu ene Gabi asem no na another story so say uru friend say Chimensa Bonsu Manuchu adamfo pa no okoso ami anifie no oda Manuchu koso ami anifie no oda majority leader in parliament Chimensa Bonsu abake former chief justice Sofia Kufu for joining a group of pensioners who picketed at the finance ministry over the domestic debt exchange program DDEP. I cannot say that the former state woman did wrong for joining the protest because he who feels it knows it. And it was within her right to come out and speak against any policy or program she thinks is affecting the public negatively. I don't know how much she has invested to join the protest, but we have to understand also that there are others who will have their entire world collapse if they are signed onto the program, and such people must be given the opportunity to share their thoughts on the DDEP. One Captain Koda Ekasa and all this answer to you. Anti-Chairman Sabonsu abake maame no Sofia Kufu say asema maadia maame ye no ohunfum so bia wo ho sanso na former deputy general secretary of the NPP say onim no wa wonipa nana obiribu ahe ono so akeka bia kire Gabi o kire daako ono ne dia oka and say speaking in an interview with OKFM Obriabo say the former chief justice is a human being. If she partakes in a demonstration, I don't see the reason why people should insult her. She's a human being and everyone has different opinions. When the issue came up, you can't blame the Minister of Finance and the government because they have made us understand that they've made us understand where things have gotten to. We are in a dire times, so there is a need for everyone's help. Now, you can't also blame the Chief Justice and her pensioners also because they have also invested their money and hope to enjoy the profits. The government is also saying because we are in this crisis, we need to do this and that. If you combine the two, there is no way to insult the woman or blame her because she is as human as anybody. And someone or say she's just expressing her views, so we shouldn't do that because if we do that, it is not good. We should be careful with our communications. And someone who reference Obribuahin, and so Eddie Atu Ijafa Gabi, any ye mami somehow. Now talking about economy, Timofa winning na and cancer story no manucho, any Kalusha, Mahama, and so former president Ama Nana Kufuado Jab Kesiepa. Or see, your arrogance and intransigence have brought us here. Mahama slams Akufo-Addo. Now, former President John Dramani Mahama has slammed the president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and his finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta in a post I will share on Facebook Friday 10th February 2023. Now, Maminko Kain said post no eridi. Or say or consult two stakeholders. Abra who said your mamu yedeno. Say enkananado emfrefre Ghana fo nyina mu enim di ewo economy munanka yemfa partisan ensem ntonchen na nyina yen reason as a country ne find the solution to problems are na ekoso economic challenges no. Now so Nanado refused to listen to his advice. When I noticed we were running into an economic ditch, I made several calls for a genuine dialogue and national consensus on an economic program. The arrogance and intransigence of a president and incompetence of a finance minister and the economic management team have led us here. We could have forged a broad non-partisan consensus on the IMF bailout and accompanying debt restructuring program. At last, it seems too late now. Part of the post read inti Mampeni Mahama and so Nanado eya homaso dodo ena osan intransigence ena osan eka se incompetence na omode man no de so probi de na chi agya no so oni na ade pa de a ode ama Ofori-Atta nti eno so ede no nti these are the four stories I related to economy no with regards to Sofia Kufuor de ne ba bia kodru ni nyina ye DDEP related ne kofa Sansim we buy. Okay, if you are now ya so still on the economy no. Manucho ni papa na efrano Eduadzi mona ya na
Eduji
yana Eduji Tamaklo Eduji Tama
these abaji jifa I won't find any girl down I'm with the rough I wanna forget who found any girl that
oh Boami with pronunciation so we
be comes from there now at least try one
into me mo nipa
Eduji
yeah but me come since so be call track Kalusha
where off track there
chief way profia how
Kalusha, is this off track?
Off track.
Hey, this is on track.
Any Eduji do kind. What did you kaka?
I say mode.
Mode. I mean, try one.
The old check Kalusha. Okay, Eduji so aka kire man panina da about me. Say economy asem a so far yakufo ne gabi asaro kire da kon tokwa nyina. U ba omia. Una so be sesa Ghana economy. We are sick and tired of borrowing. Enisi borrow bio, enisi yese bio, enisi yese bio. You don't have to borrow, just toll the roads. And na fire akwan. What try akwan bebre? We economists that say we na ye heli we lectures upon lectures. Say o ba no aba say economy no. Now say economy ni wie nzo a. O say me be president edi. And no say even a drunkard won't dream of becoming president after destroying the economy. Lawyer Eduji Tamaklo, a private legal practitioner, has restated that the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo-led administration has severely battered the country's economy. In an interview with OKFM, Ochere said the current economic difficulties could have been avoided if the NPP party government had heeded to earlier recommendations from economic experts to seek an IMF bailout a year earlier. He added that the NPP's arrogant nature and lack of willingness to listen to suggestions in the cause of the untold hardship the average Ghanaian is faced with. According to him, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia-led economic management team has damaged the local economy and is making reckless decisions that is causing the country more harm, citing the inclusion of pensioners and individual bondholders in its voluntary domestic debt exchange program. He slammed Bawumia of having no shame and planning to run for president despite his incompetence and the untold hardship he has caused Ghanaians. Do you know that if you would entreat into the IMF program a year earlier, this crisis could have been avoided? By the time that we were advising them to go to IMF, they were saying all sorts of things. Do you know what saddens me the most in this mess? Our brothers in the MPP are still talking about breaking the 8. Bawumia, that is the chair of the economic management team that has brought us into this mess, this ditch, is able to stand in front of Ghanaians and has no shame in proclaiming that he wants to become the president of the country. Excuse me to say, even if you drink akpeteshi, locally brewed alcohol, will you say this? You have destroyed the country to this level and you have the courage to tell the country that you want to become a president. Inti yano any lawyer Eduji Tamaklo, I say Dr. Bawumia nka wawi akpeteshi kura no aboa ko me gina Ghana fo anim after say wa say Ghana economy poto no nsan me ka say me say me san be president. Now you vice president ni na odi akohwe na be president dia e dia na be eno ne nsam a odi etu edwa. Nti ninginam can be linked to the economy. Now and a special prosecutor case bi nso apia office of the vice president apie ewom corruption investigations. Na story no wakakra, but me try say me summarize. Office of the Vice President pops up in Special Prosecutor corruption case. Now, the Office of the Vice President is said to have written to the Commissioner of the Customs Division to release bags of rice imported by a businessman who was battling another businessman over ownership of the same goods. This led the disgruntled businessman to file a complaint at the Office of the Special Prosecutor, resulting in charges being filed against an administrator at the Office of the Vice President James Kek Osei and 3 others. The 3 others are Isa Seidu, who works with the National Insurance Commission, and Customs officers John Aban and Peter Archbold. They have been slapped with a charge of failing to comply with lawful demand of an authorized officer. The special prosecutor received a complaint from the businessman who had imported rice into the country. The concern is that another person, the first accused Isa Seidu, had tried to also clear the same goods. Tiai to say, me made me moaba. Now, me also offer chiri kwaku yimono say, a mono ayodia. Yeah. The special prosecutor, while investigating the matter, gave the individuals a form to fill out indicating their income and properties they own. They failed to do so, resulting in charges being filed against them. The businessman claims the GRA investigated the matter and asked the goods to be released to him. Once Deputy Commissioner was asked to look into the issue and report back, and have findings were that the documents presented by A1 Isa Seidu were fake, and the petitioner was the owner of the goods and should be allowed to clear them. Instructions were given for the release of the goods to the petitioner. On hearing this, A1 rushed to the court to file a civil suit against the petitioner and GRA. At the office of the special prosecutor Emmanuel Basnetel told the court he thereafter sought to injunct them to prevent the GRA from releasing the goods to the petitioner. Show of power.
Arrogance of power displayed to the highest infinity. Nobody can. I mean,
to the highest age. It will be very difficult to break the age with economic hardship or say chairman sabos. So you can add that to the way. Anna Stephen in teams who question presidential hopefuls against flouting code of conduct. South is said nano ne yakase. You see omo jumjino ho na omo pese omo punish. We discussed it last week, right, Alan? Yeah, inti party no chairman Stephen in team. Sure party members say he will ensure free and fair elections in the upcoming elections of the flag bearer. Now, wasan akachiro mo say obi a making sure say obi din hyehyɛ no so na on flout party rules said the bear bibia but wa sure mo say aba no be free and fair. Na yenko say not on bread no crowd we are aware. Ti time ninti. Yeah. Anodom Pre must apologize to Ashantis, Alan Chiramatin, Boabia Samoa, ex-NPP MP, and Ekasache Anodom Pre. Collins also Mankwai, former member of parliament for Menchia North, has criticized the majority chief whip of parliament, Frank Anodom Pre, for recent comments he made about NPP presidential hopeful Alan Kojo Chiramatin. Assembly Nano, Okanya Kosi said, or say Alan Chiramatin, and a head of the economic management team. Kaluja, okay? Hey, Manujo. And then of course if you had take your bahana the head of the economic team, but I'm not on Brababonti and clarifying himself and explaining that he made a mistake. Na a subcommittee bina omode Alan Toa no menti oye from so he made a point and it had some tribal sentiment. Say Asante for say entina ama eye Collins Ousu amankwase ono amra bonten na omra me pacho se asema o kan ye no wanka no ye time ninti kame bo audio no but time no ko di manu 12 about 12 oh.
Yeah, I will start from there. I'll use
and this answer the metie and off kakra na yes, until you can start off with that story. Some NPP as members are sabotaging me, Henry Cote. Also, almost sabotaging is serious. A Juma or Yano, on one crop for sabotaging.
So I should start from
bottom Yanko.
Started from her follicle, no wabani need you, and then I easier. They soak it in. Yeah, Harry Cote, I mean, a long time we heard about him, but I think that he's still doing a young man's job. And the sabotage, you remember, so John Boyduka said he's doing a very good job, but it might inadvertently affect the fortunes of the party. Especially, we are barely less than 2 years to go into an election, and Ghanaian, a typical Ghanaian, very stubborn, very, very stubborn. Although there's a school of thought that you have to provide them with alternative sources so that when they don't do it, you can punish them. When I'm highway near there, a lot of people by the roadside near there because they try to provide the best that they can. I mean, they're still homeless. There are still people who flout it, but they decide to be because the chroma they do any once you are from here and I say when there shouldn't be even outsiders are being catered for. But the Ghana situation, there are the opposite. But I've seen places to oppose. There are market places that have been provided the average person doesn't want to walk to go and buy the food. He wants to sit in his car and shop for everything: tomatoes, colors, jenny, banchi, bibi opeso to. So and sometimes it's even worse. We won't say kobrani no krawe yam bear 10 one the same. The do sa not the jinakwan. Be craft on knife, colors, machete, not the jinakwan. And Neman Yayan is also so pamomwa. The whole place become beautiful, but less than 10 minutes, then you come and put their words there again. And now, no, MPP for now, quite say a display of power. Say, they taking, abrogating their powers from the presidency. Say, president say. There's even one timer, Omoka say, president is not even happy with what he's doing. We'll read the full report. Or say, at no point in time as president or the vice president called him that. Maybe he's not, even they've not encouraged him to do it. The reality is that they've not also called him that he's not doing the right thing. And there's a reason he's been there all these years. And Amnunya can attest to the fact that he's doing a very good job in Accra. Because Yaka, like we said, 18 months I'll make Accra the cleanest city in the world. But it still holds that enviable record of one of the dirtiest places on this planet. Oposewoko Kaneshi pa bole sumwa yeton edible fruits were honey adieno. You marvel. Why so Bibeka just a COVID in Ghana for? Because COVID na lomutim they stay in the dirt, the filthy dirt. Even in the midst of all those things, still when you go. So I think that Henry Quarter couldn't have said it any better than there's a lot of sabotage coming from his camp. And these are moments we expect the top hierarchy to tell him to go on doing it, because it looks like power play here or more their political animals or money or more parties and MPP should stay in power, whether the people are doing good or bad. Now, Obiso drink Ghana and say no, it's about Ghana. And
let me say this: I have issues indeed, and let me be clear on this. I have heard people saying that the president has said that I should stop what I am doing.
It's not true.
I want to say here that the president has not on any day told me that Henry, stop what you're doing. The vice president has not. In fact, the office of the president has not. But I will say that there is an internal sabotage from my own party.
Yes, I mean, I'm sabotaging. It doesn't look good. It doesn't make sense to me at all, looking at some of these things. But at least he should not relent. The good thing is that he's still doing it.
So
oh yes.
I say Nyamani bi. I say assumption.
Assembly say, and I want to be very clear on this. Matisen Profosu President say, I want to state here and now, the president has never on any day told me that Henry, stop what you are doing. The vice president has not.
Vice president
the office of the president has not. But I will say that there is an internal sabotage from my own party. Yes. And that is what has led us to where we are.
Now, Opa say presidency.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, I mean, and it's sad. It's sad that people, your own, you want to get a thing done prim and proper, and your own internal people are the ones really sabotaging, putting sand in the garage so that it becomes unedible for anybody to eat. One thing I love about this man is that he's resolute, and I'll be happy. You see, like I said, they've never told him to stop, and these are moments I expect the presidency to also come in. The president found a way to kill the case. He used a very big platform to go and say that Kunta mining is not engaged in any galamsey, and it has become a dead case. To see my words well, because when Abuja Pop money at the Kano, we're in the grave you on Abuja has been taken off that place. So that's because he was trying to touch somebody they are not happy with. I mean, some of these things should stop. And the reality is that the man has come out on a national radio station, I mean, of sorts, one of the most listened to come and say some of these things. And last time the president was there, I said, no, I said, no chance about it, I'm your president. I said, be a nigga and echo when and crammy and say, we're back crammy, a course we're crammy. So I'm expecting him to really tell this man that, you know what, say one year shrimpo Ghana, but you make Accra our capital city. Why do people would want to go to Boston? People go to Washington DC, people go to New York. I mean, somehow I agree New York, other places and yet there, but once it's the capital city, okay, there, it's a gateway to Ghana. Yet remember on will be terminal 3 and Yaji, that's what see Ghana, that's what a lot of garbage and people selling by a lot of indiscipline. That doesn't look good. You know, I'm not done pray. I think that he accepting it good is the first start. It doesn't really help. You see, you can have your own sentiments, the people you are supporting, but this because of the support, they've all declared their intentions. Because in principle, just like we kind maybe I have to be linking them. So Chairman Sabonsu, so Abekebia, Palgrave, that Palgrave dude, he's managed to make his name household in Ghana. Now go be a new presidential staffer who do Sika in charge of information here. They will do Sika.
2018, 2019, the young takes the same way free from Preho. Now 2023, you call presidential primary there. All of the channel mine say you will subcommittee be or kika. Now that subcommittee, no. It is a unit committee to assembly member of an area. Now we have a unit committee, no, more powerful than the assembly, no. And I say, committee chairman, no, they are more powerful than the leadership, parliamentary leadership. Asamoah, don't play Kama. Nentia see no sanity. Yeah, best no. Now a darling boy,
yes,
former senior minister. Mama Bontina Mama can say emphasis that Emma Ura about me. Na ENT no, economic management team no. There's our Fed Bia Bonobo or no crona or your chairman or your secretary or your member. Emma, little when no be upon the same in a bon sem de ma vice. It's a day you could that's already dear, I feel ye. Then put never more ye day. Na Ura and Jamatin, what is that chef I bit me up for the bakery sir or how any more. No, I feel the no would they that the economy now.
Okay, we former NPP MP Collins Osu Amankwa for a mention of and Okase a quay another breakfast so Kasa de fast anti for honey a day blemu a year ura kojuala and Chamatin. I did position and you on the occupy command officer and a politician of his stature of repute shouldn't be making a mistake if not for political reasons and gains.
To score cheap political points. You see, if you're a conductor there, you expect some of this chaos, mutiny in the system because we'll be able to say, no bedino, send it to me, man, and no ben could trying could a lot of opportunities, but learn very well to avoid mischief. Say Papa dia, vice president is the head of the economic management team and he's in charge of all these things. But quickly let's take it to the. You see, I've always said that the easiest way to be responsible is to be shifting blame all the time, not accepting responsibility. It makes you very responsible. But I think never way easier to say so no because these things are verifiable. See a economic management team, I know vice president na be board din chair.
Asna Moboga could do that, ben.
Yeah, it's quite.
Asna Moboga could do mo Champions League be arrival that ben.
Oh,
you FIFA champion.
Yeah, Bobby Acheno crampon.
Liverpool ne Bobby.
Yeah, attempt here kwaje cap. Yeah, top 4. Yeah, top 4 attempt here kwaje cap.
Back to Collins Ousama.
Yes, so I think that another on prayer he show. I mean, some of these things Obeka they are bound to happen. He said it's good, but Medjun said he wanted just to score some political points over there that or Jitum's economy in Kenya Papa.
So why don't you link this story to that of the Eduji because I am vice president initially.
Yeah, me before we so majority leaders so Abeka said to be very difficult to break the 8. You see, and we can chairman
with DDP name
did you saying that a drunkard it's only a drunkard who attempt to one after spoiling the economy decide to really I think they're harsh words but maybe use advisedly say I mean baby economy a pascal could do no with all due respect
no ado attempt
yes that baby economy no I see it as a could drone a binum DSI because sometimes I really empathy I have some
could drone a binum DSI
I asked the vice president I mean baby economy do necessarily feels that he will be president of Ghana and driver safe assurance. You see, they be a Martina.
If you feel so number 2 or number 1 there, I'll be to my.
Then you should come out and say it. I mean, that is what people like the alarm campaign that sometimes they do. Bring restoration. Yes, because people feel that you are coming to continue this whole thing. Economically, Ghana is in a turmoil. Ghana is undergoing a lot of anarchy, earthquake for Ghana. I mean, superficially.
No. Qualifying of financial and economic.
Financial earthquake. Oh, of course. I mean,
to qualify, earthquake direct to be
in
financial and economic earthquake.
Yes.
In the Okasa.
Yeah, turmoil. We are in a turmoil. I mean,
tremor.
Yes.
Kalusha word pan.
Tremor.
Pesa word never.
Exactly.
So no tremor there. Or tremor.
No tremor, Anna. And we tsunami. Yeah, in a financial tsunami.
Yeah. So
it's sometimes I like the courage that they have, that the vice president, because you see, from 2012 to 2016 or 2020, the vice president in China say the time I saw, you can never write the economic history of Ghana without mentioning his name. The things that he said, the economic guru, the Michael Jackson of economics in Ghana, near the Obaya, all the 99 things he stated, no, upon 99 of them are failed. The very things, borrowing, he was one very loud mouth when it comes to borrowing. He said, I've been a deputy Bank of Ghana, a deputy as a Bank of Ghana before, and I know the money is here. We don't need to borrow to be waiting. If borrowing is the way, I also will tell you that an 18-year-old daughter can even rule Ghana.
Yeah. Then look at
where we are today. We are even begging that say by March
call B. That's why we learn a lot from our colleagues.
Yes.
And our call B can sempa. Na me coming, you know, or say what is the difference between a buying and a DKM? Some of them seek out to DKM. I say on the na exchange for and register no Bank of Ghana and you say where and you say nasa buying a minim se mi woji die mapa.
We dey be aka ha.
Mo na one national reserve near there. Na me me seek out to aban ho.
Yes.
Na aban so ye me say ya.
Exactly.
Me japa de dem de to me no ma. What is the difference?
And it's worse. We crown so put there ye chinchimu saka cho say be more coupon no be end 2038. The next 15 years there we need to be our so that is how bad it is. It will be next kind of lose value. About 80% will be lost. It will just be the name of another lady on the street you want to go and woo. So I think that I agree with Eduji say in that regard. Say me mama. Say me na me about me na ade anka the next 4 years they me attempt. Me mo bia be say na kakra na me so ma be premier.
Bia be say
in that sense, I say me about me, that's why I put myself in the shoes.
But say no, na says this year.
No, because I didn't pass.
Now I take.
No, I pass. But say we simple say me na me be president. You being the head of my economic management team, say Ghana you can. Other sectors look a bit okay in terms of policy direction. Yeah, they and can hear bonne, but economically, where MPP's strong point has always been the economy over the years. So I see them
from look of things.
Yes,
I don't think said the name economic management team. From a normal finance minister and Ninya Akufo-Addo I don't think say omo cabinet meeting krana Baumia have a say. I can be actual muti.
How would you no down
or down the keke?
You can do those analysis, but
from a normal
idea about me policies or the be your money, and are you telling me say or catch another say policies own
or commit my catch on paper they beautiful but say you be implemented or be implemented they almost see
but I agree in principle that you can do this analysis that looks like can Oforiatta make some most of the decisions on THA. But if that's the case, then the vice president is very weak to be president of Ghana, with all apologies. Because if in principle, you have very good
are the second
ideas for Ghana.
Gentleman of
exactly. What policies now? Our ideology now, and can never boy Ghana. But you are so there as a vice president, enjoying convoy and money. Kalusha, you walk out of the place. If you have a man of conscience and you have anything better to offer Ghana.
I walk out and send a political career, best.
So why will you be there and they are not listening to you and Adiane Pascal, but your ideas are the best? That's why I want Kalusha to help me. I
don't want to believe, say, Omunti, I think, say, things have just gotten out of hand because this IMF thing is about me.
Yeah. In principle, you see, never near then say, can for a week says that you are not going to IMF.
The gold for
for oil. Digitalization. Oh, he doesn't talk about economy.
Digitization and economy.
And also economy. Okay.
Yes, part of the economy.
Okay.
Revenue generation.
$1. Okay.
Nana kusi buafu buy.
Yes. Also $1.
Yeah, port no move by yes. So the sika can pansem. Yenye to ito. Digitalization, but it's still part of the economy.
So no one na maybe obey president, but me see my principle is that I not done preliminary. We are still on it that Baumia as the head of the economic management.
2 point in say Baumia feel say a man quite the umbrella and criticize the president.
And
look, don't blame me. Yes. Everything I had wanted to do, yes. I was not allowed.
Exactly.
So now if I become my own free man, I will do it.
Exactly.
Wasn't that going to be a stab in the back?
No, but if you don't
say
that,
do that,
then why ideas na papa no man far? So how do you come and convince me that I should
that's also another day's conversation.
Yes, should I just assume that okay, it looks like you were not the one in charge and Kenoforiata and Gabi and Co were the one Asante Bedi seem to be running the show. So I say at the end you when we give you that, you see those are now we enter a world of virtual reality. Yeah, then tell me where to go because it looks like you are very good at combinations. You can.
So why your list? Until you can just play around.
I mean, I'm yellow berry. I know you've just.
No, the Eduji Fra, not on bread,
you just push me to the armpits. Manu.
Eduji Diano. But I say what economy.
Yes, economy.
Aka Gabi ni chairman sani obriboy
ne. Sophie Dianiya.
Sophia, yeah. Didi Pinane.
Yeah, let me go to Sophia.
Yeah, Tiffany na because time cry so.
I like the woman. He knows how to throw shots and jab because I don't understand Gabi. What is his point? Say Obia or MPP sentiments. I should not be able to speak his on.
Obisi men can just say I'm a chin mram kakra na bro from doso no do.
Me to me dream o twi mo. Esa me actually ma kan kwasem. I'm kana men can say ya. Oh, I'll try. Maybe me say I can't even think it. Oh God.
Oh no, just be yourself.
Abeye. Me kai koye mother tongue they said that me koji my men ka bro for that man can answer some for 1 hour. Yeah, so for Akufu no.
Yeah.
I think Gabi says that politically it's incorrect for the woman to.
The woman should know better.
That what?
This is you are better than this. That is a big insult.
So what? I wish Gabi could have expatiated more on what all can say. The woman should know better than when people sentiment.
No, so you should know better. So your minor bedroom. No, that is the only option. I said so. I support to pensioners.
You see, that is. I mean, your radio. Sometimes you have to censor your words. A man never do internet. I could cry out to one on your drone. Ne do tikana. No, a man never do to the woman should not show empathy. Should not put herself in the shoes. Maybe you know as a 71 holder because he retired as a Supreme Court judge. Into maybe you know kasa there and any problem be brisa. But punching your neighbor.
That is what she
said. The woman said, "Baby, say I mean, it's high time you don't believe that if it's on your friend, it's on you too."
Yeah,
that is how it should go. Until the woman is saying that the vulnerable should be excluded from this activity. So why should it be a problem? Now, Gabi, you feel that everybody's mind should be bought. Nobody should have an independent mind. Who be some woman, and I'm sure he will still tell you that it's an MPP and I say BB. Because to be made a Supreme Court judge, you know, sometimes where your sentiments should lie. But your problem is that she came out boldly to say it. And I'm happy everybody who has a conscience is attacking Gabi. See the vice president. I mean, you said Chairman Sabonsu said that what are you talking about? The woman as an individual did not insult anybody. Only went to picket that, you know what, these are the vulnerable in society. Because mon Adam for they might not have been like me.
This is what Sophia Kufukai in Tiene Kakrebi.
As you dictated, the repayment or the yield of their investment should be as you dictated. As you dictated. Why? And at the same time, why are we in the mess we are in? Nobody has fully explained to us. Yes, debt. Okay, fine. We took debts. What was it used for? What's the accountability? Exactly what was it used for? You're not telling us about how you're going to be able to make things better by just that help me and I help you. No, you help yourself first. Let me see you doing something serious Because we've seen these sort of things too many times. I'm over 70 now, and I'm no longer a government employee. My mouth has been ungagged, and I'm talking and I'm saying what I feel. And it's important that the elderly in this nation should be respected. One, I find this wicked, I find it disrespectful, I find it unlawful, I find it totally wrong, period. Because you don't solve your problems by sacrificing your aged. That's the last thing you should do, especially when you don't have any services that are specially geared at the comfort and the relief of the aged. The national insurance system has virtually collapsed. The elderly are buying their medications at normal commercial prices. And I know a lot of people who have told me that they have timed the way they did their investments so that at least.
Okay. So far, Yakufu.
Yeah, very succinct.
How did we even get here? Sika bebre na enya no. Yeah. Mosi yedika. Okay,
that of course. Yeah.
Sika na moji na modi yeden. This is Chief Justice that was sworn in by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo 2017.
Who was made the head of the
COVID fund, and there are a lot of question marks about COVID funds because I KSL I told force in NDC for me and TSA Ghana nya $903 million. Yeah. But only 400 million was accounted for in the Auditor General's report. And even that, Attorney General say, Auditor General knew who can say no or this idea about until on some free. Yes. This is the woman. So if this woman is talking like this, yes, it gives a lot of clues.
And it was succinct. I mean, she spoke like a scholar. I mean, you don't need to even reiterate and also explain. The PR work was done by her. She asked the questions and she answered them beautifully.
And as a one problem, I know
aged in society.
And money services. Medicaid, we it is any part of pension pay crama and nedro ne bi o mukwaje insurance take care.
Yes, of course.
Pay. Of course. But Ghana and Tessa. So how do you expect the aged to live to survive? So my mother living. Yes. If and yes sir, ne man betumi ato na edra na.
Anka she's no more. You can prolong your life, and this is a woman and she assumes to be nimble on your one is cannot then you touch the money. This woman decides to empathize with them. Then you a political in terms of age, any ability, any education, and you are not close to her. You decide to attack her integrity and tell her that she should know better than what she's doing.
But I think the woman has played her cards well. Exactly. So, Gabi, you are not important.
Exactly. She just used unkind words for her, and she's soft but punchy. I mean, I think it's self-explanatory. Yeah. Gabi needs to end. So as reiterated, I said that. You might decide not to agree. Yeah. But you attack a person because you feel
the party
that was a low point. I mean, that's abrogation of power. It's a leading member because nobody gives them those titles. And then obey leading member because the cousin or a president. You decide not to take a position, but attack anybody and make pissing at any time that you want, and attack a woman of such noble where was serving the quota near there. You can disagree with some of the things, but I think that it was too harsh and unnecessary for him to go that far. I'll link it with Mahama saying the arrogance and intransigence, and any able to say. I mean, and he had to elaborate.
But I think the woman also hated it.
Oh yes,
Chief Justice Nsika said, "How did we get here? OBI or say has somebody explained to us how we got here? Accountability and all that."
Yes, so they will tell you that Russia, Ukraine, and I think that has always been the song that they are singing. But we have neighbors, good COVID, yeah, and maybe earthquake. Then the MC affecting the bantam.
Earthquake, yeah.
Turkey earthquake.
No,
you're funny. I'm a Turkey. It's Turkey any problem. It been a
just a portion.
It been a cut.
A dime you know me and son a manufacturing firm.
See a doors near the Turkey. If you Turkey by port in Yamba, Eba Habonyamba, a wide in your taxes.
Yeah.
Bamud account. That's one with the external shocks in here. Much internal shocks. in principle. So mama ka say they've always okay say omukoye senche meeting me NBC time any idea ma kwadon kokra ko bi man ko ka say what she going to do over there any idea. I remember at a point that NDC proposed it. They even formed their own team, say your team we nankonkoboa, and we heard them said there is no way we have the men. Economically we've brought us to this stage, and in transigency it's about unwillingness to succumb or kowtow to a particular power. And I say baby when that one has to do with more like Ken Oforiatta them. So I mean people of repute, opinion leaders in Adinyaka say one call phone because say Ken Oforiatta, he might be good as he may be, he led us into a ditch.
Oh no, Safmavo. Konedu Kofi Konedu Apreku and run here. Yeah, okay. I saw Yakufo as a sense where you did that.
Yes.
I say Ubu my so listen to the opinion of the public.
People, and moreover where we are now, see the lowest point was the fact that within a week or granting interview say IMF is the last place any Ghanaian should think of us going. For a country to be seen as autonomous, serious, they say you know, you don't go to IMF, they'll give you conditions near there. And the 1 week, then your brother comes out to say that you're called IMF. Then you are now the lead negotiator. Or do you have a conscience? I mean, Ken Oforiatta, do you have a conscience? When you believe strongly that Ghana, IMF is not the way for Ghana to go, then the next moment you are there being, what about tie? I'm about tie. Or white shirt. Oh, Ken Oforiatta sometimes issue or one morning say he has so much backing of the president that he doesn't fear.
Also, he feels he has it.
I want to. Maybe I would use your word. He has so much power.
Yeah, he feels.
That's Nini dear. Someone
last week, when Rebecca said Oforiatta is more powerful than the president. You know?
I wouldn't be surprised because never question or don't know that. It will be crazy. Someone a year back will count. Ne year back to mention the finance
himself Oforiatta versus Sanyoma. Obaka is obey now twins in America. Come to Chino. Obaka said my 6-week hospitalization in America has taught me. Anyway. Kalu, mami nyamo na fire na yemfa course no.
Opo?
Yes sir.
Hey, Ghana.
Yo
baby cool.
Mo dey.
Mami starting film mami no. Mami na kasa ye papa. Na me fan link chairman Sabonsu.
Yes, say it.
Oh, ade bi koso Ghana, there's something that is brewing. Omano economically say, but politically no, we are getting somewhere. Economically, the country is going down the drain, but politically I'm happy. Why am I happy? Because gone are the days when you say a certain political party members now majority leader of a certain political party will have the boss
and a chief justice
will have the boss to just stand somewhere and say anything. Mamia small canina say yes be
what
where did we
how did we
get there?
Okay, debt. We borrowed. What did we use the money for? Where is the accountability?
That is
chief justice
beautifully. Say you transcendence of government power in any political talks.
Mama,
arrogance of any agent of any political talk. Uzimunya political talk. Drunkard.
Yeah, Baumia. Obi awari nsa anuma petesha borukura nye de Baumia ye say what the economy na control me we say me san person president.
Adeba ko e say hu ni say hu. Being a head of economic management team and be a finance minister no. When it comes to maybe our policies you cry now. Say let's go and do it. I don't know no. We need money to do the jobs that I want to do. And I'm a yes, yes, when did this guy remember? Finance minister.
So, finance minister cannot deny the office of the president. Project president the allocation is not.
I'm selective. I'm not catch you say this one is important more than.
But you appointed him. He can advise. My remember a typical example. Free SHSE. Finance minister didn't want it this way, but because it's the project of the president.
If it is the president, I mean, the finance minister will listen to him more than the vice president. But vice president, economy head. Now, me just want the link. Man say, okay, say you month for bonechi.
Gabi.
There be other one. So say can come to
Gabi no bring
back or can say asante for semia
Oh, not on prayer.
Not on prayer.
Yeah.
Subcommittees, London Jamity, and that subcommittee or cabinet, economic management team, those kind of stuff. And only now come together. Say when you go to a cabinet meeting now, those economic management team who are there, and then the finance minister who are supposed to be the cabinet will be there. But right now, let's look at this angle. It looks as if say whatever the finance minister will tell the president will take. So it is a finance minister and the president against the rest.
How do you know that?
No, how do you know? No, sir.
Anyway, I know you are George Owen, but
yes. How do you know? People from your own political device are telling you, sir, we don't need this finance minister. He's not competent enough to lead us, and then you are still feeling adamant to just let the man go.
And then, Vast day now, bro, for Basara.
You feel I said me money to the chance Mr. Bro for say.
Oh, buy with cabbage. Oh, buy with cabbage. Bro, for me, bow and
oh, you still feel adamant, say you let the person go. Not only there, until right now, no, as if say you whenever finance minister, you have something that you are doing. You don't want the Ghanaian populace to know. That to me, as a lay person, what I'm saying, I'm a political commentator, and sending back me did the hook akrano. That's what I would say. About them out to say. Yeah, so that's the bottom line. And no matter question you tell them says misata. Time I know when this way no economic team no mutieno. Don't want to listen to some of the tighten the tools. But if the government want to do something, you will rather consult the friend is saying the finance minister more than vice president in terms of economic management. And that would be the bottom line.
My main announcement real quick. I'm for FM if it's Bisame Lemonade Finance app and say is there anything wrong? Yeah, the Omonia system failure be into Omo fix it. Network Omonia system failure network no how Monty Omo fix it. Ubi I log in, I won't say nah, error. They didn't even know until yesterday. Me try send me log in. A couple of calls came. I tried logging in myself and I couldn't. So I notified them, said there is a problem. And there no pay omuka say many a couple of emails. Omo ma send up maybe emails no fa any test case. Inti omo guso omo working on it. Inti make keep mu posted as the day goes by. It started on Sunday. But then run a me aware and then I notified them. So that inti mo amo send me messages Sell Lemonade Finance app and is there anything wrong? Yeah, omanya system problem. Networking almost system no use omanya problem currently among FX. Isaac Mensa, me mame Kone, a host of meeting mu body independent so omanya fra no misa. Inti sa oti announce wa catch you. Why? Okay.
But people like Anopa should know better. What I say, Ashanti region is the heartbeat of NPP. And then say one she now whoever
is getting the region angry.
Now whoever electing as a fact to lead the party for 2024. One she now say you need to 30% you have to not to blame himself because as a young people we need 500 votes here by a difference in it was coming from
500,000
votes in by now for the union but it was coming from Ashanti region so now the political talks when political biasness within political party tribal sentiment and the basa political party anymore opo onwana or the because we say Ekufuor the first term in office I said 75% and I suit here on 8 ana Ashanti region the first one they now also and I suit here and about 500 and one here na say society more na break 18 kwana message me on Modeko you cry the kan kaka dada because message on Modeko no
why me lines
over the me recorded here no MPP for more here, the president together with finance minister no internal politics and no bet me mamako opposition easy. What am I saying? That's why I'm out here say. Finance minister together Ekufuor and internal politics in ekoso no. Na omo bias ness so omo no bi nya adwom ombe bomodi no omo bridge the gap no ombe imagine say omba no omba be count no. How could you wow minister so onya adwuma de adwuma hyɛ ne nsa na me tie
nkwana me wa democracy but the person will be adwene one way but that is not democracy.
Na me tie kwa mamra ho o se otumi dan of o se Faris kwa yi bi so yi mo sacking nkofo bi o mo so mo nto ade no within 5 minutes now what do we be so call destination
minister greater
Accra no but I was see onu pam nkofo na nkofo bi aso political party guys so most almost because political you vote so man is say mo the politician dem hia ne a voter e be mama samba power na na mark ma say kan na me say sisudua biem say ya hwe na ha no ma si ko no ya hwe ne ye no omo so man Ghana na omo nya obi amane ye campaign man kire no omo nya obi anka ye say to abama no because man say wana wakoto aba ama say be say the more enti omo hwe ye no omo kasa mu because o man Ghana should be first when Kateka say Ghana should be first not the personal interest but politicians na say there is almost selfish interest no it's more than Ghana but man hwe no omo so o man Ghana say kima opo mo be nya omo what I say that omo koto aba mo no hwe munya because o man say wi
okay
enti omo ntumi nya obi ankoto aba mo omo kokoye say akakabensem ni akasesem omo ntumi nye me da se
omo koto aba Ken Kalusha so edie no afei ye da sedaka say Emma Dream Africa Market ono na da romanti ye kwakofa phone lines no Dream Africa Market 369 Ben Coat Street say wo pese udigwa oyoba na pese bon kwan pa ma ukunu brother new African Market on the block Dream African Market 369 Ben Coat Street Ote Plantation Street Ben Coat Street Millbrook Street Coastal Boulevard area ho area enyina Baron Street ho nyina ba bia Kontonchi chairman teno ho area nyina ba bia so kodu dwa Ben Coat Street 369 Ben Coat Street ho na ba bi dwa African Market aba fofra ukwa awo mu nti e sport abetwa coffee na bibia konkan Paul Amantem o se adikanfo bibia opato bia benya bi ho omo adaruma ena o maso yasen di phone in segment no e di ebremu nipa ofre na za de oluman wa eyipa wa ze de oluman ye eyipa oba number 1 okay no di kan ba so oluman una o first uwi ana mumu ni chokose atwa so oluman bom ti say yenko
Opo alhamdulillah me hoye na ose
onyame ne yadini yenso ho den
yo opo secret ni e say me follow program no pa ante ba ni say aja odi card na la na ya hot enti odi agura na obetra ya unya that time we answer na the passion ya bana
yeah enra ma me aba free wenyamu enra
aha enti ba sa odi card we mu aka me de anytime bi ana me patch na ma be ka obi abom na ma ya omo pasa but this around there I say a corner for interest opo ametia opo ametia the godfather every star dancer of that hotel repairs also na time one chama kojo ago na watie fo no ahefo nyina ya college nyina opo ensemble o wa ya na edika esieka ohe former chief justice na ma me say baby I will do 70 years plus and bra me can say mo mo fidie so say Gabi and the party MP to co-opposition ababia no with my prosecute Gabi because Gabi nye government appointees Gabi and your government appointee on take cabinet idea so but decision hold on taking or party na ultimate boni patre papa ne anya de encount Ude ajapa one PDS na papa no bon mo nanso onye cabinet friend say minister no akasa ko prosecute no it is we ababu no opona say udi NDC na MPP achi now the anything there no MPP ya dey na enya kura because of MPP ni no na say attack okujo tabra kwa because stop wa ono no ne so secretary to National Cathedral no the ID cards and the passport pictures too the odi diplomatic your friends the odi protocol as a friend say diplomatic one or and only different and the passport and can so different the T numbers 2 ni nyina so ya ade a constitution say criminal but the nyam crofo mu defend papa no because I didn't try or pro MPP it no be pro NDC and MPP na we ya idea na ye nyina ye tudi na chi ya society type style of politics na opoyeye na Elra who said last week NDC youth organizer be called Assembly. Ye na NDC as a party na ekojina na I don't dey ko two mo no na party no be any obi. Okoda mu be 1 week and then yaman bail over say 50,000 Ghana cedis 50 say yaman bail no. Ye didn't go to 1 week share no koda one koda obi. But who na who ye yodum because I go can sama asem na esa o condemn by him na yes so because
okay Olumide that's
it is that type of politics now opoye na yes independent political party name my am for to anayen kokun obi anayen fight obi a fight corruption because we love the party e ba sa am boy opomi that's
yes that's okay mumuni chokosi from ofensu kokoti apom design
yami adumo bra pejini opo mini opo tumfo nyankopon o nhiraw na won ka on on tun kon Oma wa we pa oma nkwa tentene ewo asasi so dankwa ma oma wa we pa so na oyere bon kwa pa enfa ma yekunu no no tira oyere kwa no kwa no bon kwa pa ma o mini opo mi gidi se sanso ebe ye honom mini opo tumfo na bojo ya mini olman fosu la obi aso me tia no ndura wa jeme feso awo sunyane na mini olma fosu sanko koye selection ntadia treza edo man se me fa me senya juma me dana si olma fosu otumfo nyankopon o nshi ono ntre wa juma no ntre wo shiemu dan so to respect the self papa nyankopon wo shi obi amini opo oye no abusanya nyame nkamo mini opo
yes sir
no ma bi e wo tele ma party eno no bi o party fuma ma ni wo sadie we na wa ye no Ghana first before party. I idea what they are serious collect. The politicians, you're doing one on Ghana first before NDC another MPP. And you have done that MPP for no more now. And then the general don't go for the war here, but in the ministers and no MPP before we say but among go. And I'm so much different party.
MPP for me, so like I said here.
Minopo, Sami, no, I'm a yonko, no, me your bonnet, no one to me can't tell me, not just own your yonko, papa. And the MPP for Muja ye, not 2024, no, or more but over Bolibabo, Yanko Bon, sure, no, come on, by.
Chokasia Dasi, Eric Okubo, the album design.
Mini aboko
Bema badru suma inti uyu anana no jama to aso.
Obu mamenchia ona menchia na namuja na no jam. O mateso obu mu echiro na minia mamenchia ikani ene uni anra onu okoya wa ma ejuma.
Aka imanuchu.
Mamenchia ona nso. Manichu. Taji mamenchia no. So na de obo ejuma.
Ana de waba na de report no.
Why are they? Mame mo mabaso pa ti se ekwan a mo fa so bi ayum no. Nti ye de be dia time no so a se ye ti afidi hu a ye hwe eti eniema pa wo eti se adwempa mo do magana man na nyame nhira mo na mo nkoso anso so nyama adwuma. Mini ame na men chai ga kwakun kansa ono so attachment ya na media America ye papa God o try na ye ma me dia ma no no so you will need to be wo hono ma ni na ye MPP for the o but enye se enye me ko ne nko yi a atintina ye nyina ye di atiri e fa akra me anya ade enti enye ma aban ne ye ni ye fi se enye no ye ka ni atwe aban na ye fi so no ya ade pa Uni o pese ye beye nti eyo ye nyina ye ni akire ni enko na ye kota no ma ni nyina na ye kotum nti ye koso aka ni biom se yungu aka no furi aka no wa tino so ache o sanke afisa no enu a se me di ye mpato ho se ye papa kofuo di kan baaye no ye he finance minister o de wo mo baaye obi a ba no abaye na kakra na se adwuma wo isi ya de so na unka si usuka ni anso sawa mo bia me bobia Obra, everything of football cry a bar. You do say the idea you this will be into the movie. And you that's right, you know what say, yeah, Papa can move to that time, yes, Sano. Okay, from na after so no. You are not on prayer. You're better.
Mbacho, unim ni din, your friend, another prayer. What bonny dear we, and some far wine and so.
Medasi. You're better. You're better. To a fan of more from Ma. Yes, so. It is all no be a near one yan tia. One on you say a ye, but you are 2 MPP. I can't tell you, and Kekano one. MPP dim kugu da yemi sase enia ma ye no asante ready ye dia ye nya no ene na hafo ne bono no ye dia ye nya wo ya he enti se obi ani won su bi esu naniwa ye won su bi anu su naniwa enti ye dia be sere se won ye won number 2 a won fena ho yen so ye wo papa lan yen so yen tna na ti mo nko kanse bia ebetia ye papa no ye papa lan chematin no ye di bu man pa ni man fansia na no wo jam no nso mre
yeah that's it. Thank you very much. In your be my friend say Eric Okubuadi na odene de bae no afi ma memfa ojam bemma na no ojam bom design Radini Edimi Obo Asefo design.
Information center machine monitor no bia beria.
Machine amodi Unity Radio from Obo Aseno. Na dey be yeah ti be afire no. Bones I change Adena Seco. If you don't catch us on a line of network, after your camera, your coya phone name, computer, the money now, you know, I'm crying, you know, laptop or something. Laptop.
Or a tamco.
I come then, is that we MPP, pneumonia money, eh?
Only a young boy, so I already have Democrat
yes, sir.
And then, mommy, and then we saw a DB. Now, Sunday, we are mamma Opo. Member make a hobby, war you for a man and answer. I'm a Sabagana. You are finance minister. We shall not mammy often the party card or just so MPP name a trigger money.
I'm for your time.
And then number big. Me membership card one people.
Na say wa we MPP ni we dey say person who be say JFK ni team mo Steven team mo be nyama.
Am do mo ba yan che em ko fa sin dia so mo. O mo ze ukra o mu so. O mo ka so yan fa. Obo.
Yes sir.
Yes, I did man me so I many percent pa. We nya party card no. Number no date or the G or the J, mamma. Me are from Kwame Faba, America.
I didn't see who was suspicious meeting of business as him, Nana.
So, why people need power, why you police station, Yami, and Bono Pain. I got it up, banners, posters, I'm electric articles, say you move your ticket, come people, super from now. On your tea party. Over Jones are brave enemy, some football, Camus, 1 year same from tea party that. It's in a party card. When you're a party card, it's a and I say, when you're and I say, one in the country. Also, you may yapa, that's upon them, Yananum, Yabba, bread. Me and people by no many. It is a 1992 me to Abba. No many. Papa, when you're 18 years old to Abba. It's party near Cajon, and your bonnet. That house me go party card. You're 12 baby 92. You will do one year, you could treat who's Momo, or year near my bonnie who come sing. Let me do what could be. Your Maya certificate to be a net, no come the I don't know if you so. Then what the more 96 certificate down, no need the meaning nappy, more party card than at the home. Maybe you never bab on Timon Fanny Diamba. I say, yeah, won't put any you shooting into quite. The same company to say, come a good game. Assumption so say Kubusa Broa, and memory work in so. Now maybe I am here say, I don't care if baby a doing so by it. Yeah, moving your one down here, middle of a home, baby. It's here in this year, no, you're born this is NDC Israel. It's me a year and one say and one another no me.
Okay.
Yeah, walk Brazil or so come with me. Blabba to say, Menano to Subulu Bulu and Mamma. Yeah, the creativity be more. You need 2 NDC. None number of 4 and Coca 4 years. No music of the actual traffic cano. What's a color city cry? From Tomu summer. I'm a former chief justice as well. Justice A, King Slow Can some of you. Okay. You are not on prayer. I know don't pray. My main car and car some kakra. A baby come qua, no, sorry, cocoa go to my TV could be, or cocoa go to my TV could be please, any please to know. No, could you, papa, but I say.
Hey, MBP4. Mudamuntu about you and Tokwa na SC party no more. Be a jabuni uncle. I say more. Okay, 503049394 503049394. Here's the last man who's a old friend. Oh, actually, no. So, and I'm said, Obuasini back also, Tobo Parliament, also over Onyamun Rabbi. I see there, Nipa back everything to which me about the other news is a comma here from Maswasi, a pump to say my into. Akoma ya yes sir abombo gode aha yanko yede o nyanko padum ye ho eden pa
Benjamin Sidana so boko opo mame for application na mentia that income 2025 John Abola ko je chemati ono na 4 points wa ba ye ntoba enye mo wa se okopi voter no mo budget so ekekebo okoiti ne man de tuma yes meditate so opo me come nim no ensen ni nyina na me nua ma ba beka no wo hwe guy watch da ko a se de ye bre o party ni papa no wa mbre bi ye bre no ye papa o jambo won beka sai no so no de the certificate president ko for man no adungo kula guso me de ndi ngo na kura rufa ucha president ko for certificate no de ma ye no nipa bi mo on ma party se bre na ye bre na bush ni ye boye no mo ma hu bi Itomuba, number Naka, number some of the party composition. This time, I am Chimomo. I'm say, and some beside my man, the man, and one or any, or the man, no. Yes, it will be on the more so. Sakura said, when you said another bedroom. And I may call another pretty and so many. And I have a panel, a kind of Jamboma. Osha, another bra, sabi. Yeah, call us and a year friend, a mamma 40 and between one dance here. You didn't know, Manu. Yanini nyina ana Nyankopon ehira no wapeda no da do na kwakọ du parliament ensembu won ma yenka ensembu won ma be do yenka menya so se tama na ye opposition na ono so bre ase na ye bre nko ba be kasa asem no me ana mintimi hu se sika ho maso se be be kadamo se de ha mintimi hu nipa bi nya sika kakra na ho maso bi abaye mu enle kasa wo kasa cha santima ensem fata sa se kola muwa why ye adwuma party no wa bene ne Nyankopon hye wapedo obi baabi na wo kekeka nsem bi se echa santimai enso enfata next time no ba bonti no meka obekasa on kasa se this time we branch bedwani a odi domoni me nya mwanwa se odi sieba na boss be beka se papa we next mo ba beka no oba pa achew because on do ni fitete on do beka se no we ya no ba pa achew chop anya ne bi ne wa ba pa achew a ye de che no emom on ka hu se ma bi si na bra bomu pio ebi ANC na bra boku opo they call me church 30 members Commander Roma and the institution federal money we be see am obi abe
yeah that's it G30 members Ibrahim Adruz abom design
ana opo me hu ye
na intio
na se mina me to so se senya za papa opo ma mentia wona me mo abato
okra bro 6 cause calls ne ba says ya obi fofra be share obi free so ana obi ba sa na but me wow me funny in orderly manner until obi nkonya obi
Matias opo nyini Matias de nkombona ebechum na mentia wa opo na mentia Ghana fo nyina na mentia na na o jamna olumai ena o ma pre muni chokese nura yetinenka nura say me say me jinuma opo nura me creation say no mantia say 3 days no creation ti me sa man team who has a Kuranura. Yet, what picnic, the other Casanamic no asa. I would have been. A shimmy when they may. Now all the same and them at Timaboma. Yet I may ask it. Now, upon national, may cha Kalisha ni. Unia nini yani canon. Me have life our Facebook now.
Okay.
Me bisase. I said the MP people king. So some papa say omu party and omu GDA say party opposition no anko so wakowi. Bibia ni ho a ebema party na ba power coming 2024. Bibia ni ho. Sa lan say ba mi o. Ayemi de pa say ba mi de anungwa se potopa e unse no karisha bisa se say no oye digital ana una bisa say no digital economy
digitalization
una bisa say ai unim say Ghana has a CIA kasai obi chipa ira o kwa Ghana card ni ho o mu bisa ne so ID card ho unim say agurate Ghana opo Ghana pa ni opo. I'm going to can you say no with you? Mama, can you say that and then I would tell Bama say now Jamo a machine on the chain of hey, some big grand Opo Mum pay Magana what it? Then a bit what it?
That's Ibrahim, thank you.
What it?
Yeah, that's it.
Come on, Yanisha.
So. Hail Selassie, Hail Selassie, Hail Selassie.
Opo national.
Mind you, upon design.
Boko na muzwe.
Oh, nyanko pando mi ya mayenko.
Yo, ya damasi ni ejuma pa. Da bia mobo nyanko pon ko sunu mama ho den ne nkwa tenten. Don e bring na mu betim bi agina mo na so. Opo na woni bibi.
This all catch them.
Opo where there otumfo betwa hene eye goso man hene na nakwasi bosompra oso tie mo pa oso tie mo me fa ntia so nfiri afo goso na me fa mamo
agogo he usi kroni he
goso
oh goso okay otumfo dey
onna ye otumfo betwa hene
otumfo betwa hene okay agogo goso ya jeno so
nana kwasi bosompra
kacha
kwasi bosompra waso tiamo
nana kwaku bosompra
kwasi nana kwasi bosompra
oh nana kwasi bosompra ya chia nana ya kacha nana se ne nkwanso
yo waso tia goso ma mo US nyina o tiamo nso yo po member ma tamo so a mechia onumunyafo alanko gichire matin you the incoming president MPP delegate ente bia bekene onumunyam na wa betu franka ama MPP if you say here you need free to take na me pam so afu eduru so opo am rap you say 2008 opo wa ba go so pan ana me am yene ayetie gwadui so obi nim go so eni nim kura se ba bi efro asumura 2008 na kwan ne nye obi free asumura ebeduru akrodie no abeduru go so a etimi take ni be 4 hours na kwan ne nye na me ne me first vice the constituency first vice and me treasurer any driver na ye di aduane kwa akoma police station executive na kai kwan nye na kai yakomuni na me chef from na mu yi nyina dwiragu mi so na ehime ye ntimi mpie 207 bi na nyame adawroma ebe pie ho na passengers yi nyina asiye na eja omutimi muni pick up yi na ye pie ye opo asama american awosen kura gume hwe bra ya brewo MPP party mu na enne enofoliata ene ne nkrofo o ma hijack MPP party so mo mpene ema MPP party enkoso opo ebe bi o man agree campaign ya ye MPP communicated they say ye hu na sama ayenka so no enofoliata ene na nado dan kwaku fado aye tintinti trese asembia MPP fo ye be kano Ghana fo kano omusu omu de omu ntie ombe ye do mu eye na de omu ye ni nyina trese Say honorable Alan Kojo Chirematin ebeba be the president there. Umbema mu nyema mu aye den. Say the beya honorable Alan Kojo Chirematin intimi ma. Na me de mechanic play fa de nyame e hira no na wo hira no. Emfa ho.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Hey Salasi, thank you.
Oba be Franka aye adwuma ama MPP party inshallah.
Hey Salasi, that's it. Thank you very much. Idrisu Tobo Parliament Obuasi apom ti se minu abema. Obuasi Parliament Idrisu wote menga Tobo Parliament. Uya na mami aba akọ na tewia taxi driver tafu pankro no na de be wie kra. Mami aba from Accra Pantan Government Hospital. Nti yenko Obuasi ne emran kan na yensan ko Kumase na yenwie. Yenti o Idrisu.
Yo po yanko bo onto no bo ati no hia mu nyina one wa bajo fo nyina ma bo juma makasa citizen go bon shiramo na me chelsea la kwale sini nyina bia ofre chena adwen yanko bo shiramo mo itu na wa jambo ama ya me bra pili yanko bo kana ho na o ma ne de mo eden e be ne den opo o se e bia se yeka family and friends amamu no the way ayana etia edi o manya no ebiari na ezisia bia fete Ghana mayu so because na na go for the buy was say na gusia for no what no pass for just say atwen ho hia no eno ene ye ne awo kire tentente Ghana mayu nemu a obia afamu bi Ghana man perisi wona de se bo bubu ni agu na sum wonte he because they don't say finance minister eni nuano no edi gabo che da kwa say utumu se papa no o man no ase won na gusu for chafa what you say e dey say na tira no a o Ghana man peni o ba no say no o share bo say o ba o dey enti say de bia ya na say ya tika na no ya bi no de no bi want tika na and no bi wa o to no o say na me ko kakra na o fi say emaya ni ko say kan asem ele kan Ghana man peni asem ya nyaru dina nema say na nema sa abra ya ti won mu en na say Ghana man peni na go for the free akunya so na ha se pede de go be bia opo de dunya me say bra e be brand won se pede mama ne bebu se Allah ne bebu se ba o bebu se one bebu the next president bia na papa we the way we see say o man is fa no ye be so papa akwachiri enne ye ka ye dekura popo se enne ye che ye ka yina de ama Ghana ni ba bia wa no ma o be de ka more than 100 and something million adan ebusia fo ni momu na fofo momu enne wo paso fo momu na ajisi ye ka enye no e bia na ye namui bo ye menka ho na de na nkwane ahode ewo de bia enfama ye na hia na Yakobon enhira ye ne a eja de ni baba ye de e ko na Yakobon de be ya na Yakobon say obesere Ghana inshallah wait ma shira Ghana bo ye ko ya sallam amen fancy ana eja US of
Korea CP nyame shra obuase Tobo Parliament mami abapom design
opo nyame adumo na mo se
erade adumba cho kasana kalucha ante se message na nra wona adeba o de akwasha Isaac Mensa o
na so no ka show nim tell me na mchro na ni no so ka say you know say you go conference say how
when I kick away
oh no na next you say you na wan say you win that conference ni ko win na no mabo
kaza mami abayeti
telefone na no tamani kumalisho ni kinkale but na dia say mo maka ni no pe dia maka na pe because Gabi I don't understand in future say mama no because she was a member of this government you know ademi ko boneko and say ni so and I said because she was a judge meeting she so no skado in see any to kasa mani ni anu mo so bebre and I said asembe na Gabi person capture mama Auntie Gloria me na say pa the one can it is true because I say young it's all right say obi our bra so we say the juma etika na yesen ejuma no yesen Now, I see coming and saying, "No, I did or did you to what I say, or calling in Cockra, or the baby enjoyment Kakano. Now, our person must not guess, be the social Montema, was a whole did a national debt testing. And but in fact, I'm one anti-Gloria cannot. I've been nagging. When something is going wrong, say the Kalisha can send me Cobonia. Not a one car. It makes it you said the Albecano cry because I didn't no matter how you put it, and yet whether you are part of the government or only part of the government too. At the end of the day, I was say who cafe and yet you to power because all you know that I the next person now urban urban. What is he coming to do? Because already know the one yes saying what is he coming to do? If you are best asem the be dam omumia panto na say asem na be dey one da one our panto a efito opo me de man be see o before so to
Amiaba Nkuma from Pantan Government Hospital. Teria taxi driver Tafo Pankrono amuwia na yakwa man from afa Lampard nso de na wie Lampard apom ti saying but Teria first.
You know ya pa amuso
Brother Adam Teria yanko.
Mezumo de pa. Jisi kale no ba dia se na so dia kwa che. Let's talk about that. Now, the performer interchange or temperature. The performer affordable houses. We really need a free maternity care. We know for job. I like Christian saying, Papa job. I like perform. You know, the bad job. I like the matter. I didn't matter. I was like, black person. You didn't interview. I'm not going to say I did it. That's what I said. Only Alabama is imagining shadow pump. I don't know about it. Look how much that.
Tell you what, now didn't come on, Jane. Tell you,
I
yes, yeah, that's it. Okay, Lampard upon to say, I'm from for now here.
Obia when the Yankopon Tiasan, and some more American Ghana for you, I'm some way.
Oh, Yamini, I didn't hear you by into.
I said, I be a machine, come up and some boy for money among from my American. No, I share on a ball and could use some material and say, I may I hear you. Yankopon had in a Bible training my partner, now the Japan is a Ghana, my copy education, bay to me a good few moment. You better in another prepare or you're paying and a parliament and a said the paying for say, so no Sranka so be anything now you come back. Or Kata, we should be in Alan Kujisha Martin, you will be a gun and in the end, me, as somebody being almost in party. That's our council will be preparing you and what. Yes, that's a bit minimum. You might say a crowd obedient, and the minute you can know you are better party. If you do say, and to have, but to have no vision,
said you could for 16 good years. I'm a much as a position 8 years, yet I about power 8 years. It is a do a bit of alarm over baby, and the Sunday Park can some was before the democracy. The Kotoba and the wedding could name in I attend a cheat, laying in a son of you before the year, and a cancer and some Nakasam, you see a second Kotoba will be, as your problem will be the best. They came in a young woman, you really put 209,000 and your coordinator in the Chibi. That's the number 2 in the Benya, fine, a best support. Alan, the Benya, and the Kennedy, a best support. A good white and say, very trained because they make kind of say, and this Mumudia Mama, me upon my Mama, about the Katamudamla. So Mama, about power that to the bank of the Upoma Otinka.
Metonka.
Mama, Baba power by the Katamudamla, and Papa. Was Mama said what is Mama to see a gun and what the young Cockras the as you are no money, you come walk a kind of self come upon what did he attempt my young fool as I for them to go to quiet Mamma money. So now the game say, and no more the legitimacy more than so when you catch a catcher and I know I can wish a point chair. What's the more than so, Mr. Radibay? Upon my member said, "We should be in a record of Mamma Baby began at the Katamuda Bank and the pay. Many a
Okay, yada CP yenu abema Lampard from a man from Bantima constituency. Okay, Abusian, this is where we bring the curtains on today's show. Kaisia de Asada Kasema, Prem Toss, Oko Ghana, your best way and your safest way, your most comfortable way of getting to Baby Aukubia. You better fire airport, you better boy you bags, and your reservations. 233-274-437-958. So Anochi Chrome Restaurant, Asamas Trading, Dan Auto Repairs, Gold Coast Catering Services, Kumase Market, 852 Main Street, and Yedi Asada PSA, so my Dream Africa Market, and also our Ben Coat Street, number 369. Omu nyina bo enchidom ne adwumadi bro. Woti Manucho Magandi Gaucho Margarita La Molina Mempemi wasem Worcester Massachusetts enka. Media di no wa opoku jamfi wetumi afremi Opo National. Yeko Peace 1043 na ye the news no e de atom so after which ni aka ni nyina so ye de beba. Omu nyina monitor de shi nyame nshraw for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us here. Nyame yaduma ye san ni mo be hia na ye de fofra bremo. Odumfo no dumia Anopa. In the meantime, Paris Saint-Germain, any Bayern Munich, and Chakra, na Shasi, but John Mapon, I feel no free. About John Wani.